We play and call it work.
MiniWarGaming's Age of Sigmar Battle Report.
Hey everybody, Matthew here from MiniWarGaming.com, and welcome to another Age of Sigmar Battle Report. Steve and I will be playing today. Steve is bringing Teclis. The big old jerk Steve is bringing Teclis. I'm just going to call it out. And most of you out there right now thinking, wow, Matthew is probably the actual jerk here. But you don't get it. You don't understand the history of me and Teclis, not Steve. See, it goes back many years ago to when I actually played Warhammer Fantasy. 6th edition, I believe it was, and then eventually 7th edition. I think those are the two editions that I played. I, a young lad with less weight on his body and less gray hairs, but still some, because I grayed rather young, and different glasses with wire frames rather than thicker ones like I have now. Not nearly as ruggedly handsome as I am today. This has kind of gone off track. I bought an army off a wonderful person, Fireman Tim. It was a beautifully painted Tomb King's army. Anybody who knows Warhammer Fantasy knows that there's the problem right there. And I played with this Tomb King's army.
This has been going on for a while.
Just go. They can't hear you. Your mic's off.
I turned it back on.
You turned it back on? And this beautifully painted Tomb King's army, I thought would bring me so much joy. But then in walked Teclis and the Purple Sun. And the Purple Sun was a spell that he would cast. And he would bring some book. What was it called? The Book of Hoth, where he automatically casts it in such a way that you can unbind it, or whatever they call it. And then it goes over my army and it says, hey, every model that this passed over, which is, by the way, 80% of your army, take an initiative test. And if they fail, they're removed from play. Well, Tomb Kings aren't exactly known for their initiative. They're initiative 2, which means I had to roll 1 or 2 on a d6. And my whole army, every game, would disappear to the Purple Sun. Now you might think, Matthew, why are you talking so long about years ago? Clearly it's okay. The problem is, he kept coming back over and over and over. To be honest, if I look back, maybe I only played him like 3 times. I don't actually remember the number of times. It has stuck with me so hard. And now Steve has brought him in the new Age of Sigmar Realm-lords. And I'm going to be playing a bunch of bouncy mushrooms. That's right, I've got my Squigs for Days list. I'm going to have a lot of fun as Teclis does what Teclis does. And if you don't think that I've been a little ridiculous right now, just wait till Steve describes his rules. And if he doesn't tell you all the rules, because there's too many to describe, just watch what he does as he plays the game. This is going to be awesome. So stay tuned. We're going to take a look at the armies. We have Gloomspite Gitz versus Teclis with some guys, but it's Teclis. On the one corner, we have the Gloomspite Gitz with, this is probably one of my favorite looking armies, because I just love squigs. They're so stupid, and I love it. This is, to me, quintessential Age of Sigmar. It's just stupid things that look awesome. That's right. That's it. That's why I love Age of Sigmar so much. It's just ridiculous. Like, it takes high fantasy to a whole new level. It's just so ridiculous, and I love it. So it's all squigs. Squigs, if you don't know, are mushroom folk. They're basically giant mouths with legs and a tail. They're just one digestive system. And they bounce around and they jump around and they attack. So this whole thing is just lots of them. And so leading the whole thing, we've got 2 loon bosses, and they're loony all right. And sorry, my one proxy is just pretend one of those guys is the loon boss. So loon boss on Mangler Squig, who will be my general. He's going to have the command trait, I can't remember what it's called, but it lets him do his command ability for free every turn, or once per battle round. And then I gave him the Clammy Cowl, so -1 to hit him. Boring, but there's not really any interesting ones other than that. Then we got a Loon Boss on Giant Cave Squig. Gave him the Loonstone Talisman, because they do have a War Scroll Battalion, as we'll be seeing in a second, which is that he ignores mortal wounds, not wounds and mortal wounds, on a 5+. Then we've got Squigs. So in my battle line, did I bring enough? Yes, I did. I've got 6 units of 6 squigs. You might think, oh, they'll work better in larger units. You're right, but I don't want to. They're going to be running around grabbing objectives because their bravery is so ridiculously low that if you shoot like 2 of them, then most of the rest of them will run away. So I just want them in lots of little min squads. Probably means that I won't be choosing to go as first, but that's the least of my concerns right now. And then we've got a Squig Rider Stampede. That is 2 to 3 units of Boingrot Bounders or Squig Hoppers. In this case, we got 2 units of 10 Boingrot Bounders. That's right, they're called Boingrot Bounders. They're basically Knigget Grots. They're Night Grots. They're a little slower than the Squig Hoppers, but they hit a lot harder. And then you got Squig Hoppers, which are way faster. They're really good for jumping around, grabbing objectives, and all that kind of stuff. Inside of the Squig Rider Stampede, I can have up to 1 Mangler Squig, so I have exactly 1 Mangler Squig inside of that Squig Rider Stampede. And then I brought an extra one. Who's outside of it? I got to remember which one's which. So it's you. They're like identically painted. So I'll put some sort of marker on them, or I'll just forget. One or the other. And so that is my Squig army. That's right, they're going to be jumping around, and we'll see what happens.
All right, here's my first actual balanced, or sorry, legal Realm-lords list. We finally have the battle line to play this army, so I'm going to try them out. So, okay, we bring Teclis. Matthew, you know, he doesn't like them.
Woo!
Bring him.
Look at him fly.
660
like he's just all that. He's so awesome that he brings the terrain along with him.
Yeah, it's kind of silly, actually.
It's a cool looking diorama.
But just, yeah, just like he's got so many abilities and spells that I can't go over all of them. There's no point, but just tons and tons of jank and things.
He knows every spell. He automatically unbinds.
Of 2 different lists.
Yeah, like talking like 14 spells plus Arcane Bolt and Mystic Shield. He automatically unbinds the first spell he tries to unbind without a roll required. Automatically dispels a spell.
Well,
he can cast 4 spells automatically on a 10, and
okay. Well, he has a very unique way of
casting.
casting. I can explain a little easier. So, Teclis does not roll for. Well, does not have to roll for his spells. He can cast up to 4 spells a turn, and you pick 1, 2, or 4 before you can cast anything. If he picks to cast 1 spell, he does not roll. It counts as a roll of 12, and it cannot be unbound. Or you can do 2, and they both count as being rolled as 12, but your opponent can unbind them if they have any modifiers. Or you can do 4 spells that count as being rolled as 10, and your opponent unbind them as normal. So either way, a very powerful caster.
Yeah.
Very reliable caster.
Even 10 is hard to unbind, right?
He hands out an aura of +1 to cast and unbind for all wizards, and he can unbind as many times as he wishes.
Yeah.
Tons of stuff like that.
And he's besides the first automatic unbind, it's just +1 to unbind. Mm-hmm. So after that, you know, it's not as ridiculous. So if you have like a very wizard-heavy army, then, well, there's other stuff too.
Did he also automatically dispel a spell too?
Yes.
Yeah, I did, okay. All right, so for battle line, we're gonna bring 2 units of Sentinels and a unit of Wardens. So the Sentinels have these spears. Now, obviously these would be better in large man squads, but this is all the models we have for infantry. I actually have just these 30 models for battle line. Now, Realm-lords have a unique way of organizing their army. So the Sentinels, the big spear guys, they are the only real battle line unit in the book. However, for every 1 unit of them, you can bring a unit of Wardens, that's the bow guys, as battle line, or a unit of the Dawn Riders as battle line. So technically, all 4 of those units are battle line because there's 2 units of Sentinels, 1 Warden, and 1 15-man squad of Inari Dawn Riders. Now they're all wizards. They all, oh, I just realized something. They're all gonna pick a spell. You know what? To keep it simple on me, they're not gonna pick a spell.
Because you like their built-in one anyway.
There's gonna, okay. Give me enough time, and there's going to be a fantastic way of building this army and perfect spells to always have, and I'll definitely do it for you eventually. It's too complicated right now. I'm very much aware that you want to bring just tons of bows and spears, and I have a lot of them coming in. I will be doing it. But probably not against Squigs, that wouldn't be fair.
Those bows are so awesome too.
With the
3 strings up top.
Okay, so we also have a Cath Caller, which will end up being the general today. Am I saying it right? I'm going to go check if I'm saying Cath Caller right. Cathaller? Whatever, that thing. We're making the great nation of Seer. Now, that means my Cathaller, that thing there, that little wizard there, will have the Goading Arrogance command trait. So I pick a unit in the fight phase within 6 of her, and they have to target her in the combat
Character
phase.
Unit or any
hero? Any hero.
Any hero unit.
So I can kind of shut down a hero by getting close, but not too close. And then I mean, she's also going to take the perfect blade for the relic. It just makes her close combat weapon a little bit better, but hopefully you never see me use it because I never want her in close combat. Abilities from the Great Nation of Seer, S-Y-A-R, am I saying that right? Who knows? They get 2 Aether Core reserves per unit. So if you played Caradon Overlords or seen them, most people have at this point, they all have a thing where they can basically eat their gold and gain a buff. Very similar over here. I think the buff's a little better for the elves though, basically +1 hit, +1 save, stuff like that. And then we're going to bring one more character. It'll be Avalinar. He's a big beefy cow guy with a couple of giant hammers, because cows and hammers say elves. That's going to be 2,000 points. Oh, also command point. 2,000 points on the nose of the Lumineth Realm-lords. Hopefully, this isn't one-sided. Matthew's got me all nervous.
Yeah, because I'm going to beat you the crap out of you.
That's probably not going to happen.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? You could.
I got 3 Magnet Squigs,
I don't know if this list does scenario well, but we'll see what scenario we get.
Steve and I will be playing The Blade's Edge, a scenario from the General's Handbook 2020, our favorite year. There are 6 objectives on the table, pretty close to the middle, in fact, with the table divided in half and for 2 territories along the long edge. Now this one's pretty straightforward. Each objective is worth 1 point. However, starting in the second battle round, whoever goes second gets to remove one of the objectives. So that gives you some incentive to not always go for the double turn or always go first.
Thanks for checking out this video, everyone. Josh and Luca play a 2,000 point game in the MiniWarGaming Vault. It's going to be a Soulblight list to go up against the Sons of Behemat. If you're not a Vault member and you want to check this game out, click on the link down below to get yourself a 7-day free trial. Or if you are a Vault member, go ahead and check it out after this game.
Roll off for choosing sides. Whoops, I got a 1.
Oh, goodness. We have boing. I want this side.
Okay, allow me to place my Loon Shrine then. And this is our table. We got terrain. The mat is from Table War. We got all this pre-painted bestial looking stuff. That's from Gale Force 9. And then we got these cool looking buildings right here. Those are Tabletop World. And then we got some of the Sylvaneth Wildwoods from Games Workshop as well. And we are deployed. I've got squigs, and then my army. My army's right there. And Steve decided to go the more
I got Teclis here and his pawns around him.
That's right, there's a bunch of pawns. You hear that, guys?
There is one thing I noticed while the play I want to do. I'm going to take speed of Hish on all my infantry and my cavalry. They probably will never have to cast it, but because I'm going to go into the, oh no, what's it called? The formation? The Shining Company. So all my models are in, so my Venari models, that's the archers, the spears, and the cavalry. If they're base contact with 2 more models, they are in the Shining Company. This is Old Fantasy. They're regimental walking forward. So they're -1 to hit, but they can't run or charge. So they're all going to take the speed of Hish, which is a spell that's like a 6 or 5. It takes 5 to cast, and they move twice. I'm probably not going to use it, but it might be useful late game to grab an objective. So might as well put something on them.
Now you finished deploying way before me.
Yes, I'm going to go first.
You're gonna go first?
Yeah.
I figured that. Okay, let's jump into it.
All right, it's time to cast spells in the hero phase. Any command point. I have no command abilities to use, but lots and lots of spells. Every one of my units are wizards except for the cowman, because cows can't cast spells.
Well, of course not.
It's established.
What cows do you know that can cast spells?
I don't. The Minotaur and the all her. Anyways, Venari. We'll start with the Sentinels here.
Minotaurs aren't really.
Minotaurs aren't. Yes, they are. We're gonna cast Power of Hish. It's a casting value of 6. I got +1 to that.
Wow.
I really wanted it on them.
That's embarrassing.
There's no way to like command point reroll that, is there?
No.
Now this spell, what it does is it makes when any of the Venari, that's the spears, archers,
Your battle line.
cavalry, hit on a 6, they do mortal wounds. This spell makes it 5/6, and they all know that spell, and they can all cast it. So we're
Which one was that?
That was the archers ones I really wanted.
The ones that
on.
could actually
Yeah.
shoot this turn?
We'll do this one in case you get me. Oh, that's a pass.
Because they get +1 from
+1
Teclis.
from Teclis.
And then to be
then-
within 16 inches of him to get
That one's within his aura of 16. Yeah.
Not wholly within.
I'll double check that, but they are wholly within currently.
Okay, doesn't matter then.
I don't think that. Well, it doesn't matter right now. So these archers. So there are these wardens here. No, wait, sentinels. They get it, and then the Dawn Riders. They're not getting it.
So
Okay.
you're spearmen.
So just okay. That's not
That
bad.
goes
That's
to
not
the
bad.
next hero phase. So if I double turn you, that'll matter.
My Cath Caller is going to cast a spell on the cavalry. As soon as I find the name of it, I'll let you know. It's called Ethereal Blessings, casting value of 6, +1, and this is they're now going to ignore modifiers to say it's positive or negative.
Those are ghosts.
And then finally, Teclis is going to go. Remember I explained before in the intro how he casts spells. He's going to pick 4 spells because Matthew can't unbind them. One of them is going to be his built-in spell, which is Protection of Hish. But it's got a better name than that because this is a little stronger.
So it's an 18-inch aura of ignore wounds on a 5+.
Protection of Teclis. So
Wow.
when I'm wholly within 18.
That's some ego he has. It's not like protection of Hish or protection of the light. He's like, let's just call it what it is.
There is Protection of Hish. It's a 9-inch aura.
Right.
Instant
But this
cast,
is
but
Protection
his
of
is
Teclis.
Teclis. Yeah. So when you're wholly within 18 of Teclis, you're no damage on 5+.
Models wholly within or units? Wholly
Units. Okay, if they enter mortal wound or friendly unit wholly within 18.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the whole unit has to be under the benefit.
And then he's gonna cast 3 more. I have some stuff that you're going to range for, but what we are going to do is we're going to cast Total Eclipse of the Heart.
Total eclipse of the heart.
Anytime you wish to use a command ability, it'll cost
not
you. It'll cost you 2 instead of 1.
Right. That's such a jerk one. I hate that one.
And then I'm going to do Voice of the Mountains. Oh, I like that. Your army's -2 bravery.
Like the whole table?
Just until my turn, yeah. But then until my next hero phase, you go just -1.
Oh, that's all?
Yeah, but for now you're -2, so when I shoot...
Whole table?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry, what does the Voice of the Mountains sound like, Steve? You better earn these.
Cowards.
Coward.
It's really, cowards.
And
And
last
then
one?
finally we're going to do... Oh, wait. Speed of Hish. On this guy here. Sorry, it's not move twice, it's W move characteristic.
Well, essentially.
Well, I'd let to run twice, but he's going to... Because you deployed far away from him, I want to get him back up the field that way. So there is all that stuff. Oh, we should mark everything... You know what? We're not going to forget any of these buffs, right?
No. There's only
So-
like 17 of them.
Spears. This guy's got something. They got some... Oh, man. So what's going to happen here is my line's going to move up and not run, except for Avalanor. He's going to run around far, and then we're going to have the wizards just keep up behind the backfield. So there's no point watching all that.
So before, and here is the after. Ran up with your big cow. Cavalry took center field. Well, center of the battle. Not quite center. The Teclis behind him. Apparently too afraid to come too far forward. I get it.
Well, I want to see about my sentinels. He ran, so no shooting. He's out of range of his shooting. They're going to fire. Now, they have an interesting thing. I have 2 full modes of fire. One's 18-inch range with a rend. The other one's not. It's only, I think it's 4s and 4s. But I can shoot things out of line of sight. And
Like a
these
volley
squigs
fire
are,
kind of thing.
yeah, they're 2 wounds, you say.
2 wounds each, but they are bravery 1 right now, thanks to your 1 spell. So you just kill one of them, and I lose d6 -1.
What is their save?
6 up.
6 up.
Oh
right?
yeah, watch out. Everything's 6 up except for Mangler Squigs and Boingrat Bounders. Like this chunk right here is all 4 up, and then 6 up everywhere else.
So they're going to fire all of these guys here, because I want to clear out this side so I can start pushing the other way. So it's only 9 shots, because the sergeant equivalent doesn't shoot, he guides them. You take 1 mortal wound and 4 hits. And 4's 2. Oh, I meant to do reroll hits with them, but it's fine.
That's fine.
I only had 1 mortal wound, so you're going to be fine.
Okay. You, I guess. 2 wounds each. And that's your turn?
That's my turn.
That's all you got?
That's all I got.
All right. Well, I guess I'll try something. I guess I should point out before I really go into my turn that you got 3 points. You grabbed 3 objectives.
Are you on this one?
I should be. Are you on that one?
He is, with 2, maybe 3. 3, maybe just 2.
Well, I can't have more than 1 on it because it's exactly 6 inches away from my line.
I think I'll...
So you got 4. And I'm controlling these 2 right now, but I don't get any points for them yet. Well, hero phase, the question is, do I want to spend 2 of my 3 command points to basically give everybody here +3 to their move? And the thing is, I don't think I need to, given how close you are now. I think I'd rather save those command points for more important things like Inspiring Presence. Even though it cost me 2 command points to spend for Inspiring Presence as well. And he can do his command ability for free. So free times 2. Well, actually, it's interesting. It says it costs 2 instead of 1, but his just says he gets to do his for no command points. So we're going to assume that it doesn't become from 0 to 1, that it just stays at 0.
That's fair. That's reasonable.
Yeah. And, but I think the hard thing is it's all random movement. These
Why
guys
don't you put your moon over here?
over there? Because I want it to swing into this side. Trust me, it doesn't
Go
matter.
there and then over there.
Steve, I hate to tell you this, it doesn't matter where.
I played it. I know. I know.
I'll either roll 1s all game and it'll stay in the corner, or I'll like roll a 2 and it'll go there, and then I'll roll a 6 and it'll hop over to the other side of the table. Anyway, yeah, I've yet to see it really make a difference in the game, which is unfortunate. Yeah, because these guys are 2d6 movement, so that could get me like really close, or I could roll a double 1. Now, mind you, that's part of the War Scroll Battalion, and 1 Mangler Squig, they get to re-roll it. So maybe I can just depend on that. The +3 basically almost guarantees me getting in there. I'm not going to do that though, because then I won't be able to Inspiring Presence, because I'll only have 1 command point left. And it costs me 2 now to Inspiring Presence. And 2 to reroll charges. Blech, blech, blech. I don't like that one at all. It is nasty taste in my mouth.
Gross.
So let's start to move. Let's do some simple stuff first. I'll throw a run at these squigs. I can reroll it if I want to because of the squig herder. So that's 10-inch move. It's really just to get them all on that objective, like so. We'll keep the wounded one over there, obviously. if you want to come and kill me, be my guest. We'll run the next squad. 3. Now we roll it. Ah! All right, lower. That's still plenty to get them all on the objective 2. And then we'll roll a run on them. 6, I'll keep that. They're just going to use that to run up 11 inches, a little shy of 11 inches right here. Come on, Moo Man, come get me. I'm important.
Moo.
This unit right here will just move up, so all 6 of them are on the objective. They have a 3d6 inch movement. I could re-roll it if I don't like it. I'll take 10 inches. And I'll throw a run on top of that. So 14. That's going to jump to here. Oh, actually, you know what? We're going to spread that out like this. Didn't quite use all my movement. All these guys have fly as they bounce around, so I'm not too worried about my squigs in front. So I'm going to start with all these. We're going to start the Boingrot Bounders out front. They will move 11 inches. All right, good start. So we're going to use that to just get outside of 3 inches. You don't have any minuses to charge you, do you? Steve?
Not that I'm aware of at this time.
All right, who knows, right?
I have.
Probably buried in your rules somewhere.
Every time I read a page, I find 2 new rules.
Yeah, I know. It's like, I find it's like Disciples of Tzeentch. It's a book that there's a lot to it. And a lot of it's good stuff too. The Mangler Squig that was in the middle is the one from the battalion, so he can re-roll his 3d6 inch move. Ooh. I'll keep the 10. This is where the +3 would have been nice. Loon Bosses. He's going to go 9. Oh no, I was hoping to get all 3 Mangler Squigs in. And the last Mangler Squig, there, that's more like it, 14. He's like, what's taking you so long? Just outside of his, actually, this is not even his full 14. It's fine, he's up there, so he'll have his 12-inch aura of +1 to wound. Boingrot Bounders here, we'll move 11. Wow, okay. That puts them just outside of the 3-inch mark on this side. That's right. This is army going after your 1 unit of 4 up, 5 up. Forget all my rend. We'll see what happens. And 2d6 inch move on my Loon Boss and Cave Squig. 9, okay. And he'll just jump up to here. And then these guys are just going to shift up to be on that objective right there. I have no shooting, so let's go straight to charges. I'm sad that these Mangler Squigs didn't make it further, but maybe I'll get lucky with my rolls. So let's start with Mangler Squig back here that needs a 7-inch charge. Hey, all right. Boom. Let's do the Loon Boss, because then I can fit him in there before deciding where to go with these guys. I don't know what he needs, but 6 sure ain't it, and I'm not spending 2 command points to re-roll that. Yikes, Teclis. Other Mangler Squig just needs to not roll a double 1. Oh, you're traded. Well, he'll take up this spot then. And then charging with the Boingrot Bounders. 7. We'll go nice and deep in here, but we're going to stay outside of the 3 inches. What are you marking right now, Steve?
Oh, I'm going to eat some quartz, but like I'm going to send off the minus bravery to you.
Yes.
I was measuring who I can do it to.
Well, lucky for me, I have super high bravery.
I'm thinking about next turn, about if I'm lowering bravery off on this guy here.
What happens next?
Like he'll be out there, he'll do a leadership test to do anything, so like
Right.
that. I'm trying to think plenty ahead.
So after they charge, I roll 10 dice, 1 for each guy. Each 4+ is a mortal wound. And we get 4 mortal wounds. Which you ignore on 5s.
Protection of Teclis, no 4s.
On 4s? Why do you ignore on 4s?
Yeah, it's 5s. I don't know.
I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Since when is it 4s? Either way, you didn't roll
5s
4.
would be amazing.
1 guy dies.
Where do I want him to die from? This one.
Okay. Other Boingrot Bounders will charge in 6 inches. Again, we're going to try to wrap around as much as possible. And there's 10 of them, so how many mortal wounds do they do? 4. I'm nice and below average. Love it. Ignore on 5s. And above average again. I love the below average, above average combo. It's super awesome.
This one.
Okay, you die. Hey, I killed 2 of them though. Hey.
That's how we did them.
That is all my chargers. What crazy combat phase do you have? Stuff do you have?
I gotta do a bunch. So first of all, these guys are gonna do a Deathly Furrows. Why would I ever not choose to do so? Add 1 to attack characteristics for my melee weapons if you have a wound characteristic 1 or 2 and don't have a mount. We all have mounts, right?
They are all on mounts.
We're gonna add 2 attack.
Hold on. What did you just say? If I have 1 or 2 wounds and do not have mounts?
And do not have a mount. So
all of my guys have mounts. They are all mounted.
Oh, you know what? Yep. So neither one of these work because they're only for mounted stuff. Because are they mounted?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, so that doesn't work. But we are going to eat one of our Ether Quartz reserves.
Okay.
I'm going to get just +1 to hit, I guess.
You don't have to decide now. I think you decide to eat it when you go to attack. Just in case I get super lucky.
No, because I get +1 to save, so it's sort of the combat.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to do that. Well, but then the Cathalar here is going to. So normally I would be -1 bravery for the rest of the game. She's going to absorb that negative energy and redirect it onto this guy here. So -1 bravery for the rest of the game, and you also are -1 from my previous spell.
So I'm -3 bravery right now.
-2, because -2 was on my turn. At the end of my turn, it goes to -1 to my next hero phase.
Got it.
And then we're going to spend a command point for all of defense.
Who's giving that to them?
Teclis.
Oh yeah, Teclis is close enough. So reroll 1s.
Yep. And they've used one of their 2 Ether Quartz reserves.
Well, I'm going to use his built-in command ability for free. 12-inch bubble, +1 to wound. It's only going to affect the 2 Mangler Squigs. Okay, my bad. It's actually wholly with an 18. So it actually affects everything in that combat. +1 to wound. Even once they start wrapping around, it'll still easily be in it. So the question is, what do I fight with first before all your guys fight back and murder my guys? It's kind of...
just a reminder for you, Matt probably doesn't remember, doesn't matter here, but for audience, whenever I pick a fight, I pick 2 things.
Right, but you've only got 1 thing to fight.
Doesn't matter here, but just so everybody's aware.
Yeah. So it's probably going to be one of my Mangler Squigs. Let's do the one that's not -bravery, because obviously he's going to be your target to leave the other one at low bravery and do all sorts of tricks to. Can you fall back and charge with these guys?
No.
Okay.
Nothing I'm aware of at this time.
Yeah, probably somewhere in there. I bet if you dig deep enough, you can find it. I'm going to quickly look at my stats. I'm pretty sure Mangler Squig first, but I'm going to double check just the hitting power to see if the 10-point ground boundary is going to do better. Whew, it's a hard choice, but I'm going to do the Mangler Squig right here. Everything into them. I'm -1 to hit because of your in base contact with each other, so it makes it harder for me to find a good spot. But he's also got +1 to hit on those balls and chains because he charged, so that'll help a little bit, maybe. So let's start with the huge fang-filled gobs. Normally these are hitting on 3s, but they're hitting on 4s because of the -1. Oh, didn't roll any 3s, so no problem. Crap, there was something in my head. What was it? Oh yeah, it's +1 to wound. Don't forget the +1 to wound, Matthew. And I do have a once per game triumph of re-rolling hit rolls, but let's save it a little longer. And 2s to wound. Yeah, I got a 1. So 2 go through. Normally -1 rand, you don't care about that. 4 up saves. So 1 gets through. It's D6 damage. Booyah! 2 damage. You don't ignore them. Thank you.
Wait, you're finished?
You can just pull a guy.
No.
Make me feel better.
Oh, wait, you're finished.
Oh, fine. Balls and chains, -1 to hit because of you, +1 to hit because of me, so we're back to 3s to hit. Nice, below average. And 2s to wound because of the +1 to wound aura. Stop with the 1s. Normally -2 rend, but you're a 4 up, you're rolling 1s. Woo! You failed 2 of them, D3 damage each. Nice! They both went through at least. And then the Grats are going to try to bash you. 5s to hit because of the -1 aura, we got 1 hit. And 3s to wound because of the +1. So I got 1 through. No rend, 1 damage. You've hit it saved. So all of the Mangler Squig's attacks in total did 4 damage, killing 2 of your guys. That was pretty pathetic. But hey, if I just do that a few more times. Now you get to fight back.
They are going to go.
Are you 2-inch reach with your long spears?
Yeah.
But your horses are only 1-inch reach,
Correct.
right? They're not 2-inch reach horses. Well, they're elven horses, because you just never know, right?
I'm going to slide it back here as tip over.
Do you lose your -1 hit now that you're not all in base contact with each other?
No, I am.
You are? That guy in the back's not in base contact with it.
No, he could go up here, but he's just going to keep sliding down.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not going to attack the big boys. So I'm going to, well, some horses probably will. We're going to put as many attacks on the Squigs as possible. So
They're all Squigs, man.
fair little Squigs.
Boingrot bounders.
So these 5, all their spears, and I guess his horse not. His horse will have to go here. These 3 are to go after them. 1 horse, and the rest horses and lances go after, I guess. Oh, that one. Starting off with the lances into these boys right here. We are hitting on 2s.
I was going to say it's +1 to hit.
And that's a mortal wound. And 4s to wound. Ooh, not the greatest.
3 get through.
3
no
saves.
rend though?
No rend.
4 up. Ooh. So 3 total from that.
And no mortal. Alright, sorry, I gotta redo it. It's only 1 attack per model.
Oh, golly.
So we'll do it again. Hitting on 2s. There's a 1 in there.
There's 1 in there.
Yeah.
No rerolls.
And 4s, so 2.
So 2. And no mortal wounds. 4 up save. Okay, you did 1 wound instead of 3.
And then the Guardian Sword will be in the same squad. It'll be 2s, mortal wound, and 4s. This one's got a rend.
Of 1?
Yes.
5 up. So that's 1 damage.
Yeah.
So I've taken 2 so far.
And then horses into them on 3s because they'll +1. And 4s, we have 3 wounds, no rend.
Well, your horses are better than the guys on top.
Well, on the charge are better.
4 up. Boom.
Okay.
And that's it to that squad, right?
Yeah.
That's 3 wounds in total because there was also a mortal wound in there. So I'm going to lose a guy and take a wound.
Over here we have 3 lances and 2 horses into him. So we'll do the horses first on 3s and 4s. We got 1.
4 up.
And the lances on 3s.
2s.
2s, right, and 4s. 1, no rend.
Not saved. Oh, yeah, I guess you guys are a lot better on the charge.
So we're gonna have 1 horse here, 3 lances here, and then 1 horse there. So do into the little guys,
3 lances?
hitting on 2s and 4s. And okay.
1 wound so far.
And then horse 1 on him, 4s and 3s and 4s, nothing there. And then we got 1 horse onto this
Mangler Squig
Mangler Squig, 3s and 4s.
with a 4 up. He's good.
And then finally 1 more horse on that one. 3s and 4s, nothing.
Huh. I had expected them to do a lot better. Now, mind you, I never looked at their stats. Just saw that they were elves and horses and figured, oh boy, they're going to hurt. Okay, well, let's just do a bunch more attacks. Let's do Mangler Squig number 2. See if you can kill more than just 2 guys. Huge Fang-tailed Gob. Hitting on 4s, thanks to the -1 to hit. Ooh, we got 3 hits. And then wounding on 2s with the +1 to wound. Oh, there's always a 1, but you know what? I've also been rolling 2s, so the +1's working. That's D6 damage. 4, not bad. 5s to ignore. Ooh, that kills 2 guys. Not bad already. And then balls and chains, hitting on 3s after all the modifiers. Wounding on 2s. So that's 5 of them. You got 4 ups, re-rolling 1. So 2 get through, D3 damage each. That's better, that's 4 damage, which you ignore on 5s. So you lose another guy, so that's 3 guys in total so far. And some little grots hitting on 5s, wounding on 3s. That's 1 more, no rend. It doesn't matter against you anyways. So he's done, so you lose 3 guys. He did better than his brother Squigs. I guess there's 2 of them, whatever. Before you pull too many more away, I'm gonna have these Squigs come in. Thankfully they got a 2-inch reach, but you will have pulled away some of their attacks. I guess that would pull them that way, wouldn't it? So he would actually have been closer that way, so he'll have to come in and fill that gap. Probably should have done these guys first, before that Mangler Squig. Wasn't thinking about you pulling guys and stopping me from getting more guys in, but lesson learned. There we go. So we've got 5 of them in with 2 Squigs in. Hitting on 5s because of the -1 to hit. And then I got 2 of them. 2s to wound because of the +1 wound. Normally -1 rend, but not this time. 1 damage, 5 to ignore it. You take a wound from them. Just 1. And that's all I got.
Okay.
And then I got the Boingrap Bounders who will
Go on this guy.
Okay. And then lastly, we have these Boingrap Bounders who will get as many as they can in. You can just hold on to that because I'm probably going to do at least 1 more wound. I would hope so.
For everyone watching at home, these yellowy colored green dice are marking the fact they've eaten 1 of their 2 ether quartz.
The other dice will
And
be
these are
wounds.
wounds, yeah.
I'm going to use my once per game triumph to reroll hit rolls. Lots of attacks hitting on 5s, and I get to reroll. Lucky me. Reroll. Rolling like an orc. Oh, 3 more? Look at all those 4s, Steve. 2s to wound. Let's not see too many 1s.
Ooh.
Okay. Only 10.
4 up. How much
Reroll,
damage?
reroll those 2 1s.
Oh, there's 2 ones.
Okay, 1 damage each. That's
Oh.
it. I know, right? You scoff. 1 more guy dies. And
He's
another
gonna
one gets
die.
hurt. And 1 more gets hurt.
And then now, this is interesting because if I lose another wound, I'm going to lose my...
That's it for me, though. That's all I got.
Oh, no, he can take the wound. Oh, no, he can't really take the wound.
Right in the back.
No, it'll be easier to get back into double touch over here, so
Okay.
he'll take it.
You have to be double touch?
Yeah, if you're touching 2 models.
So all of my attacks, even with the reroll hit thing,
That's what they were meant to do.
yes, I figured. But
Yeah.
at the same time, if I went for your spears, then these guys would be the fast whip around and charge me and get bonuses and stuff.
You know, for the experienced Realm-lord players, I know Avelinor should have been over here. That's
Right.
my mistake. Because he handled a further -1 to hit, which would have made it super tanky.
Oh, that would have been almost impossible to kill.
Frustrating to play against, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to spend 1 command point to pass my morale here.
Yes.
And I don't think you can even fail any, even with the -1.
Well, I can.
Okay.
Yeah, you killed one of these Boingrat Bounders. Their base bravery is 5, and you brought them down to 4 with that spell. So... nice. So that's 7, so I lose 3 guys. You killed 1 guy, and 3 run away. Typical Boingrat Bounders. You... Oh, I forgot to give the +1 hit to the leader of the group. It's like 2 of the attacks, you get +1 hit. It's so obnoxious. Just give me +1 attack. Let's say you. At the end of that battle round, I've got 3 objectives, and let's check this one. I didn't actually check that one.
You might
After counting up, I did actually grab that objective, so that is 4 points, which ties up the game 4-4.
got it by 1 model.
Yeah, by 1 model.
Not bad, not bad, not bad.
That was tough. That was a lot less damage than I wanted to do. I knew they were tanky, but I also knew if I just charged down the middle, then you would just flank on both sides with Big Cowman and...
You ready for the reckoning?
Well, unless I get a double turn.
No, I have to get it because everything's lined up perfect right now.
Hey, you want to charge it so badly. But before we roll for that, we roll to see if the moon moves.
True.
Nope.
Nope. I'll stay over in this corner.
So for those of you who are not familiar, I choose a corner for the moon to start in after beginning of the first battle
Don't
round.
explain it. It's never going to come up, ever.
At the beginning of each round after the first, I roll a die. On a 1, it stays still. On a 2 to 5, it moves 1 space. On a 6, it moves 2 spaces. So the spaces are middle of this quarter, middle of the table, middle of that quarter, off the table.
So it's affecting nothing, right?
So when it's on either corner, it's affecting nothing. It's off the table. If it's in the middle of a quarter, it affects all the models in that quarter. If it's in the middle of the table, it affects the whole table. It has this huge list of things that it does. For Squigs mainly, it gives them the ability to run and charge. My leader gains an extra command point as well. Enemies could take some mortal wounds. Your wizards get -1 to casting and unbinding. It just never does anything. It's such a cool idea, but it's just, honestly, I have played a lot of games, and it is so infrequent. And even when it has done something, it's been so minor. So that's why we both laugh about it doing nothing. I was hoping, I put it there because I knew I was going to come for this corner, and I hoped that it was just going to pop right here, and actually it wouldn't even really help me. It's more just trying to do some mortal wounds to you, or -1 to Teclis is automatic casting. I don't know. But either way, it's staying over there and doing nothing. So let's roll off for who goes next. You win ties. Ooh, only a 3. Double turn Matthew, but that means Steve gets to choose an objective to disappear. Which one do you want to disappear? Hey, it's usually one of mine.
It's tuned to math. That one?
So move. This one?
Yeah.
Okay, I figured. In my hero phase, I'm going to go up to 4 huge command points. Now, normally Age of Sigmar, that sounds like a lot. But against Teclis, you basically half that number.
No, it's because the spell I chose to cast.
Yeah, out of the 4 you can cast, out of the 14
actually, out
that
of
you
the
know.
16, 17, out of the 20 that I know.
Why is it 20?
6, and he knows 2, plus Arcane Shield and Arcane Bolt and Mystic Shield.
Yeah, that's 16.
Yeah, that's what I said.
You said 20.
I think there's more.
Oh, whatever. I'm going to spend 2 command points to give every Squig unit within 12 inches of him +3 move.
That's dumb.
So it's really just so this guy maybe will catapult himself across and go
This is a
after.
command ability?
It is.
Okay.
You don't get to roll any dice. Don't
Wait,
pretend. Don't pretend you're going to do something.
No.
No, I already did.
Did you spend the command points? Did you spend the command points?
I did.
Okay, just asking.
Yeah, put those dice down. Steve's so upset that I got a double turn. He's trying to get in my head.
Wow, I'm not at all, but okay, Matt.
Yeah. Well, that's my entire hero phase.
This is pretty pathetic.
It was pretty awesome. Okay, so I am going to move my Loon Boss on Mangler Squig. Yeah, average roll. So it's 13-inch movement then. We're going to put them right there. And these Squig Hoppers, 9 inches. That's good enough. I'll throw...
3?
No, they're not within wholly within 12.
Oh, got it.
It's wholly within 12. It was really just for him. We'll see what else I do. We'll throw a run at it. 9 plus 4, so 13 inches. Squig Hoppers are going to go up here, just to block your Big Moo Man. I'm going to make you pay for that mistake of putting him on the wrong side of the table. Although, to be honest, what you didn't see in deployment is that I just kept placing these. And so Steve didn't know where my arms
I know,
would be.
but like he should have been in the center.
Probably more centered, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, live and learn.
And then I saw this, so I just plopped my whole army down here and See how that works out. Let's run these squigs. I'll keep the 4. I could re-roll it with the little squig critter there. It's a 9-inch move, which will allow me to get all 6 of these on the objective. Now, how many models did you have on this objective, Steve?
Ooh, I can't
7
remember.
or 8? So we're going to do a run on this unit. Ooh, I don't know if a 9 is enough. Let's check. Well, I'll take it. This will get me some. You had 9 on there, you said?
Yeah, all but these 2, and then in front of him.
Okay, so
8
this
and
isn't
him.
quite enough. Let's see if I get lucky with their run. 5, so that's 10 inches. I'm going to move these up there 10, and then I'm going to go grab a 3-inch widget and get them away from your moo man. That's their 10-inch move. So then we're going to make it legal, but making sure we go further away from the objective. Did I manage to get 10 on the objective?
Wait a second. This guy might not be on. I don't think I measured this one.
Well, I always tell my opponent to...
Oh, no, he's on, sorry. It's these 8 and him.
So 9 are on. Okay. Okay, so I got these 6, 7. Yeah, no, it's still yours. Oh, well. Maybe next turn. They're not all dead. Let's run these squigs. 4. They're going to run up 9. You know what? I want more. Nope. The dice have spoken. 9 it shall be. I'll have my Loon Boss on Cave Squig just kind of... Oh, I guess he's got a random move and I should roll it, shouldn't I? It's just +3. So 14 inches. Oh, wow, actually.
You're going to put him over...
No, still good. That's still good. I'll go right here. Oh, jeez. This isn't 40K, Matthew. 3 inches. There, here. So then this unit will run. So that'll be plus the 3. So it'll be 14 inches. So with that 14 inches, these ones are going to zip over here. They don't have fly, so I can't hop over stuff. This one will also move 14 inches. And they're going to run over here as well. No shooting, so let's declare a charge with my boss man here. And he'll not fit. Oh no, he's got it. Let's do the big guy though. Mangler Squig. Oh, 11-inch charge. That's all I needed. He is hopping and hopping right to there. That's all my charges. I will use his command ability for free to give these guys all +1 to wound, assuming he's still alive by that point. And then Steve's going to do a bunch of stuff.
No, nothing.
You're not going to command ability anything?
I don't have any.
You don't have any command points?
No.
Oh, you're already out.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Well, they're going to eat their... Actually, yeah, they'll eat their thing.
Their ether gold? Are you
Yeah.
able to pass it off again?
Yes.
Or is it once per battle round?
No, it's once per turn.
Either way, we're in a new battle round.
Ooh, maybe they'll do... what's his rend?
He's just like them. He's got a -2 Ren D3 damage and a -1 Ren D6 damage.
Okay, what's going to happen here instead?
And then the boss on top doesn't I don't think he has
is-
any Ren, but a bunch of attacks.
They'll eat it. They'll get +1 to their save.
So they're eating it for what?
No, they're eating theirs. Whoops.
Ooh.
They're eating theirs. Then they have +1 save.
Right.
And then he's going to go absorb the negative energy. And
Are these cumulative if you put it on the same guy? He'll be up.
I don't think so. That's why I'm not putting it on him. I'm going to put it on
One
this
drop
squad
bounders.
here. Yeah.
So -1 bravery permanently on them.
Yes.
Then are they going to eat an ether?
Sorry, only 1 ether per turn.
Oh,
now,
right.
because of
Or
my...
per phase? Is it per phase? Either way, so you
Yeah,
can do it.
yeah. But because of my house, my great nation, I can. I have a command point where I do another one, but I don't have the command point.
Okay. Well, the Loon Boss is going to pull out a red cap mushroom and pop it into his mouth, which makes him go a little more berserk, and he gets to reroll hit and wound rolls until my next hero phase, but not the mount. That would be ridiculously awesome. Let's do his awesome attacks. They're at -1 to hit because you're all in your formation. So if we do 4s to hit, re-rolling. And then it'll be 3s to wound because of the +1 to wound, re-rolling. So 3 wounds, no rend, 1 damage.
Fort save.
Are you only 5 up base?
No.
You're +1 save.
Oh, them?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, them.
I'm attacking the spearman.
Gotcha.
So it's 3 up save.
3 up save.
1 damage.
Yeah, I already filled 1, right?
You failed 1. So 5 up to ignore.
Ignore 5.
While you're rolling 2 dice. But you made them both, so it's okay. Are you with me,
Wait.
Steve? Are you with me, Steve?
Sorry, I thought you were fighting over there.
It's okay. I just did attacks. 3 got through, you saved 2 of them, and then you rolled 2 5-ups just to show me how it's done.
Got it. I get
You're
it.
orky. Then we'll do the huge fang-filled gobs, normally hitting on 3s, but not hitting.
They're -1 to hit.
I know.
Okay. Sorry. I was like over here, like they're also the formation.
The fun part about
They're
playing a
gonna-
Realm-lords player is they have most of the time they have their nose in their book. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. All right, so I'm hitting you on 4s with the huge fang-filled gobs. No rerolls here. 2 of them get through. 2s to wound. Oh, is there always a 1? This is the D6 damage one. -1 rend.
So 4 save.
Back to 4 up. And then we got the balls and chains. I get the +1 because they charge, so we're back to a 3 up. Oh, there's 2 2s. All right, it's fine. It's a 2s to wound, so we should not see any more than 1 1. Well, okay. Well, we saw 1. So 4 of them. This is -2 rend. So you're to 5 up. Will you stop it? These are D6 or D3 damage apiece. So 3 damage total.
5 up.
So is that 3 guys dead?
3 guys dead.
I still have a little bit more to do, but not really anything fantastic. I got the other grots on there hitting on 5s because of the -1. Wounded on 3s. That's 1 more wound. No rend, 1 damage. So you got a 3 up, 5 up. Ooh. No, they didn't. So 3 of them died, bringing you down to 7. And now you can fight with both of them.
Yes.
Because you can choose 2 units to fight with. So spears first into my loon boss.
So the warden pikes are be hitting on 3s.
So 4s, because I have the clammy cowl, which is -1 to hit me. That's right, I can do it too.
They got the 5s and 6s are mortal wounds.
Oh, 5 mortal wounds.
And they're wounding on 4s.
Any rend?
No.
4 up. Oh, that one got through too. That's 6 wounds total.
And then the champion blade hits on a 3. He does 2 mortal wounds.
Wow. I'm down to 4 wounds. Almost back to my best bracket.
It's interesting.
Because the Mangler Squigs, when they get down to half wounds, they're the worst. And when they get back down to like 1 or 2 wounds, they're at their best again.
So we're gonna put these 3 lances into, you know what?
So my Boingrot Bounders,
We're gonna
now that they haven't charged, they're not quite as good anymore. All those spears that you see, they're no longer +1 to wound.
I wonder if I should break my lance or break my.
You're -1 to hit. As soon as 1 more guy dies, you lose it.
It'll protect me from 1 unit, which is not likely to help. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna break it.
Just so you can get more attacks in.
Yeah.
Because each model has to be in base contact with 2 other models. So obviously when you string them out, unless you triangle at the end, you're not going to get it.
So what we're going to do is we're going to put these 4 fully into them, these 2 fully into them, and this guy, I'll put fully into him. Why not? Start with the lance into the
Mangler
Squig. Yeah, it's a hit, and we're wounding on a 4. No. And then his horse is going to be 4s and 4s. 1, no rend.
4. Well, I'll just roll 1, 2s, and 3s for you. Aren't I a nice guy?
And I'll do these 4. So lances on 3s and 4s. Before you do anything there, because it's all going to be the same, we're going to do all the horses, which will be 4s.
The 6s don't do anything.
Not on these, just on the lances.
Still a good hit though.
And 4s. So we have 4 saves so far, and then we'll do the champion. He got rend, so we finish him off.
So 4. 1 gets through so far.
And then the guardian sword from the champion, hitting on 3s and 4s. This one's got a rend.
5 up. I'm good. So 1 wound. We'll put it right here.
And 2 more of these boys. We'll do lances first. The 3s, we got a mortal wound, and then we'll do horses. Oh, there's 2 of them. 4s. Hey, horses are angry. And 4s. 1.
Oh, well, you can't do the wounding. Oh, that wounds 2. So that's 2 through. That kills 1. I'm going to pull from back here so more of them can fight. Okay, now let's see if I can kill your horsies.
Oh, crap.
What'd you forget?
When I'm in the Shining Host, I'm going to pile in 1.
Oh, you can't choose 2?
Right. This guy probably would have been fine, but this guy doesn't know.
You can only pile in 1 inch?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
I think it would have been fine.
It's fine. Just leave them.
I think it would have been like that.
Maybe there would be less horsey attacks, but the horsies, as much as they hit, they barely wounded, so it's not a big deal. So let's do these Boingrot Bounders. And now we're able to pile in more this way because I pulled the one away from.
There are a bajillion rules in this army.
I know.
I love every one of them.
Which is cool. It's cool.
I really
fun
like
to get
it.
complicated armies, and it's also then fun after you play a complicated army just to go back to something simple. So there we go. Start with their spears, hitting on 4s, except for the leader, who will hit on 3s. There's no more -1 to hit, so glad I rolled him separate. And they didn't charge, so they're normally 4s to wound, but we do have the loon boss nearby, so it'll be 3s to wound. So we're looking at 5 wounds. Still ethereal, so -1. Jeez.
How much damage?
1, which you ignored. Okay. Wow. Okay, but I still have the squigs. The squigs hitting on 4s, and then wounding on 2s, because they're still 3s to wound. So 5 wounds, normally -1. You don't care. So 4 up.
1 damage?
1 damage each. You take 1 wound so far.
This guy is dead.
Oh, we killed him. Well, so now the next 2 kills are basically nothing, because I think that broke your coherency.
Exactly.
But still, I'll take it. So if they're going to be nothing, we're going to do the Boingrot Bounders here next, because these are the ones that you're going to want to kill next. So let's go in there and just fight. So So start with the spears, hitting on 4s. Whoops. Oh, golly. I have no idea what just happened there. So, you know what? I'm just going to throw these ones away. And 3s for the leader. And then 2s to wound. Sorry, 3s to wound, because they're at 4s to wound right now, but +1. That's pretty nice. So normally -1.
4 up.
So you get a 4 up, followed by a 5 up. So 2 more wounds. Obviously, you're going to be killing the ones over there. Then we got the squigs. So the squigs will be hitting on 4s. Oh, poop. Wounded on 2s for them. So 4 more wounds. Same thing. 4 up.
5 up.
Stop spiking your dice, Steve!
No.
Next, my loon boss will go. He's going to pull out a red cat mushroom and swallow that as well. Nom nom nom. So he hits on 3s, re-rolling because he's on shrooms. Normally winning on 4s, but 3s because the other loon boss told him to do better. So we got 3 of them. 3 of them. 3.
Oh,
All 3 get through.
It was worse than that.
It was worse than the thought.
Well, how much damage?
1 each.
Oh.
You're fine. Just kills 1 more guy. Hey, finally finishes off the one that didn't matter.
Who's attacking me right now?
This guy. So, and I still have the 2 mango squigs to go.
Next one's going on him.
Yeah, I know. And then his squig hitting on 4s, wounding on 2s. Normally -1, but you don't care. And D3 damage. So 4 up. 1 damage. You don't ignore.
Dead.
He dies. You're gonna keep that squig out, eh?
Yeah, we're gonna try.
Sure. Whatever tricks you have to stay alive.
Right.
Well, he's gonna go next before you pull him, because they still have some 2-inch reach. I'm gonna miss out on my crot bashing sticks. Okay, sorry man, it didn't actually make a difference.
Oh, okay.
Start with this huge fang-filled gob, hitting on 3s, now that I'm not getting minuses. No, naturally, I don't want any 3s. And then 2s to wound. All right, no 1s, that's amazing. 4 up. Okay, look at that, 2 of them got through. D6 damage apiece. You ready for it?
I'm ready for it.
Ah! All right, that's not horrible. 5 ups. Hey,
Oh, this guy's down to 1.
I got them all except for 1. All right, I'm gonna kill him. I'm amazing. Still got his balls and chains. They didn't charge anymore, so, but you're also not giving me -1, so we're still hitting on 3s. Wounding on 2s. Ah, 2 1s. 3 of them get through. 4 up saves. 2d3 damage. 4 damage. Don't roll. Okay, thank you. Hey, I killed him! Woo! I'm so good at this game. And Battle Shock. You killed 1 Boing Grab Pounder.
You've killed more than that.
No, you killed 0.
I killed 4
1
this turn.
No, you didn't kill 4 this turn.
Oh, I killed 1 last
Stop.
turn.
Yeah, and then 3 ran away.
Oh, that's right. That's fair.
So it was, and once again, he did it from this squad, not the minus bravery one.
Gotcha.
And so, but they're a -1 bravery still from your spell, right?
Correct.
So they're bravery 4. They lost 1 of their buddies. Hey, nobody ran that time. Wow, sweet. I could have spent 2 command points to inspired presence them. Didn't seem worth it though.
Eating 3?
Yeah, I only grabbed this one and this one. And of course I have the one that I still held. There's no way I hold that one. Do you have Battle Shock for your spears? You lost
Oh,
2
yeah,
dice.
yeah. I lost 3.
What's your bravery? Is it less than 7?
Yeah, I think it's 7. Oh, that's just going to be...
Bravery 6.
Do you have any malls on this thing?
I can measure it. I do not.
Oh, both of them then.
All right, so I don't grab that objective still. And that's the end of my turn 2, getting 3 more points. What does that bring it to? 7 to 4?
You're getting, yeah, 7 to 4.
7 to 4, I'm in the lead. Let's see if that continues. I definitely have killed a lot. Now that those horses are all gone, it definitely, you haven't killed nearly as much as me. But I have a feeling you're going to see a lot of bodies removed from the table in just a moment. Unfortunately, this running gambit didn't work. If I knew it wasn't going to work, I would have ran them all to here, stay away from those spears, and then the next turn ran after it. But at least I'm going to hold you back as long as I can, and we'll just see what happens. Hero phase.
All right, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cast a spell where you're going to be -2 bravery. That's
Yes.
the table.
So this is one of your 4
One of my
castings.
4. So I'm going to do 4, yeah.
So -2 bravery for your turn and -1 for my turn.
Then I'm going to do the Storm of Searing White Light. So everything that I can see, which is literally everything on the table, within 18 inches, I'm going to be rolling a die for.
Can you see this unit?
Yeah, I can. I got just this guy right here.
Oh yeah, you're like stretching out all the way over there.
There's only 3 units there, right? Okay, so I roll a die.
Unit.
On a 1, nothing happens. 2 to 4, I take D3 mortal wounds. On a 5 plus, take D6.
Great, tons of dice rolls coming your way.
Let's just start.
Hold on, let's do the before and after. So here's the before, and then we'll quickly go after what happened. I now regret not recording that.
Yeah, it was pretty terrible.
That was awful. He's like, ooh, D3 mortal wounds. 1. D3 mortal wounds. 2. D6 mortal wounds. 1. No mortal wounds. D6 mortal wounds. 3, that was a good one. Now I'm down to 1. And then this one was 1 mortal wound, killed 1. Well, by the way, it was a D6.
Yeah, I had 2 D6.
And then
for
D3, 1. Nothing. 3 mortal wounds and killed 1. So in the
I
end,
rolled a lot of 1s today.
yeah. So in the end,
On
you
those.
killed a Boingrat Bounder, a Boingrat Bounder, and a Squig. And then wound, a few wounds off of everything else. So not nearly even its average, let alone its potential.
She's going to cast her spell, Darkness of the Soul, onto this thing right here.
So before we do that, do you still not have 2 more
I have
spells?
2 more, but I'm going to go back to it.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is in 40k. You have to do all at once. And you just
They normally do this. Basically, this is going to be it's a casting value of 7, and of course,
What does that one do?
you have to do basically a leadership test if you want to move, fight, pile in.
Oh, and that's one that you gave the minus
you're
bravery
minus-
to.
you're minus
3
3 right
bravery.
now. Yeah.
Still bravery 7 on the Mangler Squig, but still, that sucks.
Right, protection of Teclis,
Everything.
Ignore of
5
Kid,
of ignoring.
and then we're going to make you spend more command points. So, total eclipse of the soul.
Total eclipse of the heart.
Soul.
Soul.
Okay, let's do some. They're going to try to make themselves more killy.
They
And
did.
they do. Archers will do it next. They do, and these spears. They do not. Oh, they should have ate a thing.
Really? You would have done that?
After 2 pass, yes, I would have done it.
Don't they have to do it at the start of the hero phase?
Not that one. Oh, no, that one they do. Sorry. The spell one you have to do at the start of the
So you'd have to choose which one you think is going to fail. There's no way you'd ever eat that one for a regular unit.
No, she would leave you every time.
Right.
Yeah. Now we're going to leave the Sentinel. Sorry, we're going to leave the Shining Host formation.
The one that gives you the -1 to hit you.
Right, I want to charge, so I have to leave it.
Yeah, you cannot run or charge. Fun fact.
Teclis doesn't have to go this way.
He needs to actually lend a hand,
Yeah.
not just spells.
We're going to put her right about there.
And what about your archers? They're behind that building right now. Locked line of sight to lots of things.
Archers are going to start shifting this way. I'm going to leave the formation, only because I might not have to. I'm going to try to stay in it if I can. Well, I don't know if it's going to happen.
It'll be fine. I don't think I'll be charging them anytime soon. Maybe, I don't know.
He's probably charging that way, though. So, yeah.
Hey, he's good.
My wardens here are going to use their Ether Course, one of their Ether Course reserves, and we're going to get +1 to hit. Now, my calculator here is going to absorb the negative energy. And who's not -1 bravery?
Okay, you got -1. Okay, forgetting your spell.
Yep.
-1 bravery, -1 bravery.
Okay. So, are they taking any damage this turn?
Not yet. Oh yeah, they lost 1 Boingrat Bounder.
Well, let's give them 1 more, you make it -3. Okay. Oh, no. No, we're not.
You're not close enough?
Not close enough. So,
Well, you could just make more of them run, or any of the Squigs. The Squigs are already bravery 1. Just so you know.
they're bravery 1?
They're normally 3.
Okay. Interesting.
Are you even allowed to lower the bravery lower than 1? It's a rule that
Probably
I've
not.
never looked up. Is there a minimum of 1?
What's their bravery?
Oh. It's 4. They're slightly braver than the Squigs.
So they're going to be down to 2?
They're already at 2 because of your spell.
Let's hit them.
Okay, now they're 1, just like everybody else. Easy for me to remember. Then what are the archers going to shoot at?
They're going to shoot at these guys here.
The Boingrat Bounders.
Have they lost anything?
They lost 1
lost
from
1?
your spell.
All right, so this champion doesn't have a bow. It's only 9 shots. Hitting on 2. Dang, it's terrible.
Whoa.
Hitting on 2s.
5s and 6s do mortal wounds.
And these are going to be 4s to wound. We got 1 more at the rend.
Is there a rend, you said?
Yes, 1 rend.
5 up. So you did 2 mortal wounds.
We killed 1.
Yeah, you killed 1.
It's these guys.
Oh, sorry, them. You.
He'll geomantically blast. I guess them.
Okay.
Hitting on 3s and wounding on 2s. That's be -2.
I don't get a save.
D6 damage.
3. Well, that kills 1 and a bit.
Teclis, he's going to take this cannon on these boys. Keep pushing pressure on them.
So 2s and 2s.
Hitting on 2s. Wounding on 2s. It's 1.
Dude.
Let's charge. Teclis!
9 inches. Yeah, right.
Ugh.
You're trying to get both of them, I'm assuming? You got me.
Valinor.
The Moo Man. 8 inches. Where's it going?
These are 2 over here.
Squad.
Let's get these 2.
Well, you technically got all 3, but
Well, I have 1 with sending these guys in.
you made it.
Yay.
Look at those spears. They go so far that they can attack the next unit after them. And actually they can. They have like 3-inch range.
And at the start of the fight phase, I'm picking this hero here. He can only target her in the combat.
Right, so you can basically ignore him.
They're not going to fight. Yeah, we're going to fight over here.
And you can pick 2 things?
Yep.
Which two things are you going to
It's
pick?
going to be Teclis and probably... Man. I'll pick Teclis first and decide.
Okay, do you have to choose both of them before you swing? In this case, it doesn't matter because you're over there not in the same fight. But I'm curious.
You know what? I wonder. That's a pretty good question.
Yeah, because if otherwise you could really manipulate and be like, them first, oh, they killed enough. So I'll go over to Teclis. In this case, you chose Teclis first, so the second almost doesn't matter.
So I got to pick them both at the same time. So in the combat phase, when it's your turn to pick a unit to fight, you can pick 2 eligible units instead of 1. And you fight one after another. So I would say I have to pick them both right now.
Yeah, I agree.
So...
In this case, not a big deal. But like I said, if you let's go with them first, see how well they do. Oh, they did perfectly fine. So I'll go to Teclis and kill
Yeah,
them.
he's likely to do serious work even if they... So yeah, it's going to be these two.
The Spearman and Teclis.
But we're probably going to do some his command ability, which will help out. It's called Unshakable Faith of the Mountains. So D3 units. It's going to be 1. It's going to be him. D3 elf units, so not him. We'll get +1 to attacks.
Like +1 attack, not +1 hit.
+1 to other attacks.
Okay.
I wonder if it's actually even worth it on Teclis.
I was going to say, you give
Yeah,
it,
it's worth it.
You give it to 10 guys, you get 10 more attacks.
Yeah, but I mean...
But you want Teclis to clear it all out.
I wanted more than 1. Hey, I'll give it to them. They only have 2 attacks. I'll give it to them. I could not find any reason why Teclis doesn't get quartz or why he can't be part of a great nation, which feels like he should be part of one already.
But he's Teclis, isn't he part of them all?
I guess. He's needed quartz. I think he hits pretty well.
Who are you going to give the -1 bravery
I'm
to?
going to give it, they got it.
Pass it off once
They
per
got it,
phase.
right?
Yeah.
So it's going to be the other one over here.
Can you not give it to the same unit?
No.
Okay.
No. They only ever get -1 for the game.
I see. So the next Mangler Squig? Is that who you're giving it to?
Yeah, and we're going to get +1 to hit.
All right.
Moonbright is going to attack them,
The Squigs?
and then the Teclis himself is going to attack these guys.
The Squig Hoppers.
All right, Teclis is going to start with this Sword of Teclis. He actually, a little lore fact, he crafted himself. Hit on 3s. And choose the wound.
And he did not give himself +1 attack, right?
Correct.
Who gave him the other one?
So he's normally hitting on 4s or +1 hit for the Quartzy 8. It's -3, D3,
I don't have any saves against that.
4 damage.
4 damage into them. That would be 1, 2, 3, 4.
And then Moonbright, he's going to hit on 2s. Wait a second. Do you think Quartz works on a mount?
Well, it'll specify if it doesn't.
Right.
Seems like it does.
And he's on 3s.
Does he do mortal wounds on 6s or anything?
No. 3s to, those would be -2, 2 damage each.
So 6 damage. So 1, 2, 3, 6 damage. And
So
then
we're going to go over here.
spears are next.
Actually, yeah, we'll do
Are
this.
there 3 attacks each right now?
There are 3 attacks each. So I'm going to put, let's put,
We'll do half and half.
3 in there, and I want to put the remaining 7 into them.
Okay.
All right, 6 of the guys that are going into the one squad. There's one more guy, but he has a different weapon. He's hitting on 3s, and they did not get the
5s?
spell off.
No, they're the only ones that didn't get the spell off.
Yeah, so we got 5 mortal wounds. Oof. And 4s. Oh, that's really good. So 6 saves.
more. 6 up against that. So 4. So it looks like a total of 9 got through.
The champion blade hits on 3s, is 1 mortal wound, and he wounds on 4s. This one's got a rend.
So no save. 1 damage.
Yeah, so 11 total.
Well, that'll kill them all except for one little squig. I'm choosing to keep the squigs because when they run away, they do mortal wounds. And they also do more damage in close combat. So, let's see if we can do whatever we can do. And then he attacks the other squigs?
Yeah. We got 2 mortal wounds, we're hitting on 3s.
Oof, if only got that spell off.
And 4s. We have 3 more save.
6 up. So 2 more. How many mortal wounds was it?
2 mortal wounds. So
2 and 2. So I'll kill the squig herder again. Well, seeing as how it's my pick and I can't fight with the Mangler Squig, the Loon Boss, because you made me want to fight your guy even though I can't, then I might as well choose this unit and see if I can do any damage to your... Well, you know what? His reach is probably 2 inches, right?
I think it's only 1. It's the regular one's got good reach, but I think the character guy is short.
His is only 1. Then I'll
Oh,
do
no,
that.
it's 2.
It's 2, because then he could try to kill these 4.
There.
So I will actually do these 4, because I want to focus on the Spearman. So the 4 into the Spearman. 2 attacks each, but this guy has a rule, the -1 bubble around him, so 5s to hit. Oh, not bad. And then 3s to wound. -1. What do you got, 5 up?
5 save! And then we are wholly with...
Yeah, no, Teclis is
Yeah,
5.
that's fine.
5 to ignore.
5 up.
So 1 dies.
This guy.
And now you can fight with your last 2 units. Moo Man and the Spears fighting the Mangler
Let's do
Squig.
this first, because
Should be pretty easy to kill me. I got 1 wound left. Just to warn you, when squigs die, Mangler Squigs, they possibly explode.
Okay.
That could hurt me as
So
well.
spears, you're taking 2 mortal wounds.
Okay, I'm gone. I roll a die for every unit within 6 inches. On a 4+, you take D3 mortal wounds.
Go ahead and just do 1 inch pile in. But go ahead.
That'll hit my Squigs, Boingrat Bounders, and you. So Squigs. Yes. Look at that. I'll kill me for you.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
That's
you're
really
welcome.
helpful.
You're welcome. That is actually because they hadn't lost any yet. Boingrat Bounders. Nope. And your guys. Yes. So 3 of them, but you ignore those in 5s because Teclis is protecting them.
2 more.
Well, he's protecting a couple of them.
Ooh, I'm gonna take these 2.
And then my general was gone. And then Avalanor, your moo man.
Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna put our hammers into, our Fire Stealer hammers into that squad, and we'll put our Cloven Hooves into this
Smaller
squad.
squad.
All right, let's do Fire Stealer hammers, hitting on 3s. Oh, terrible. And 3s.
No!
It's 5 damage each.
I know, that would have just wiped them all out. What about your Cloven Hooves?
Cloven Hooves, 3s. And 3s.
See, what you didn't see is off camera, Steve was deliberating whether you eat an Ether Quartz to get +1 to hit. And you rolled a lot of 2s to hit. I'm not trying to rub it in, I'm just more pointing it out for
He did 0 damage.
commentary purposes.
No
Well, my turn.
damage.
You're all done, so I just get to fight. Let's have you guys come on in. That, no fight him. Start with the Squigs, hitting on 5s because of the -1, and 3s to wound. Well, see, I didn't do much back to you. You're welcome. -1.
I ignore that.
All right, why does he ignore
I'm in
us?
a mountain stance that you can choose to be in, but
Aye.
there's no negative to being in it, so I'm just in it.
Obviously. And the Squig Herder misses. And this one Squig will attack your Spearman, hitting on 5s, wounding on 3s. That's -1 damage.
5 up! 5 up! Ooh, this guy.
Goodbye. Then we'll come over here with our Squig Hoppers.
Not this guy. This guy.
Teclis. Squigs first, hitting on 5s, because they're still close to the Moo Man, who's given the -1. Wouldn't really matter anyways, we rolled pretty crap. No damage, and then we got the 3 Grats on top. Oh goodness, the leader gets hit on 5s instead of 6s, and he rolls a 6. Oh, look at that, 2 hits. 5s to wound, nothing. 2 Squigs, watch out. Now they're not close enough, so 4s to hit. That didn't matter, didn't roll any 4s. 3s to wound, -1 damage to Teclis. What are you looking for?
I was checking, sorry, -1.
Yeah.
It's probably, I don't actually know my save is.
He's only a 4 up,
Yeah,
so he
he's only
failed
4.
that.
No, you
Hey,
didn't think nothing.
he protected himself. That's all I got. You ready for a bunch of battle shock?
Can you,
What do you want
tell
to
me if Teclis moved far enough to the end of that object? It looks like no, but you never know.
I got guys on it anyway.
I think they're not going to be there in a second, right?
Yeah, maybe. Unfortunately, not. It's 6 inches to the center.
Okay, fill some battle shocks for me.
Okay. So he'll automatically run. Everybody's bravery 1 right now. So whenever Squigs run on a 4+, they do a mortal wound to the nearest unit. So mortal wound, not ignored.
I'm going to do mine. Wait, when does this happen?
Battle shock.
When though? My turn, I go first. I'm doing this one first.
Okay.
On the 6th one, guy flees. Then that guy would die.
Okay. Lost 2 guys. Bravery 1. So 6. So I lose the other 4 of them. So looks like 2 of them are closest to that squad. So mortal wound there. Another one dies. 2 of them are closest to the Moo Man. He's fine. So those 4 are gone. Didn't lose any there. Bravery 1 on them because you debuffed them with passing off your negative energy, Steve. Perfect army for you. Oh, your negative energy everywhere.
That's what I'm known for, right?
Yeah, so Bravery 1 lost 2 guys. Oh, the rest of them are running, and these guys don't hurt you as they run because they're more controlled running away. Bravery 1 lost 4 of them, so obviously they're all running. I don't know why I'm rolling this. So the 2 of them will do 1 mortal wound to Teclis. Yes.
Takes 1.
Yeah, look at that. Take it, Teclis. Bravery 1 lost 2 guys. The rest of them are running. See ya. That's thanks to my Mangler Squig lashing out at them, by the way.
Oh, is there a squad back there? Okay.
Yeah, right here, lost 1 guy. I lose 5 more.
Nice.
Bravery 1 is awesome. Boingrat Bounders right here, lost 2. Their bravery normally is 5. -2 from the spell, down to 3, and then -1 from your negative energy. So I'm going to lose D6 more. 5. I was going to inspire and present something. I should have done it there. Bravery 3 on them. They lost 1 of their buddies. So that's 4, so 1 more runs. So end of battle round 2. My moon is still in the corner. I've lost most of my army.
I'm only gaining 2. You chump.
Oh, you only get 2 objectives.
By like, what, half an inch?
Wah. They only get 2 objectives. And
Half the army's dead.
So I know. I'm
Elf
actually,
lives are precious.
you know, it's funny because I came into this thinking there's no way I could win. So I'm actually happy with the amount of killing I did. And if you don't double turn me right now, I can still come in and do some work.
I know. I think
In
you
fact,
win. If you don't turn me,
well,
I think.
I don't know if I
Points,
win.
right?
Maybe. We'll see. It's only turn 3. So first off, at the beginning of the battle round... Shh. Beginning of battle round 3,
Whoosh.
does my moon move? Roll a 6, roll a 6. That's all right.
I'm pretty...
So it goes to this quadrant. So now these guys can run and charge. That's nice. And I also get an extra command point, which...
No, you already had double turn. It's my turn to get one, so fair is fair.
Well, I win ties.
No.
But if I win it, at least roll a 4. And if I win it, at least you get to choose the next objective to disappear.
Whatever. I'll go.
That's
I'm
5,
no,
Steve.
you already had... I'm going. I take double turn.
Nope.
I'm going to make command points cost 2.
Nope, they already
do
do.
the protection of...
It's already on.
I'm going to do -2 to your bravery.
Already, well, no, it's -1.
And then I'm going to do... Oh, I'm going to do the thing where I do a bunch of mortal wounds to you.
Well, you're too far away.
Let's start... No, I'm not.
Put your dice down.
Let me go.
First off, which objective are you going to get rid of?
I don't care. It's over.
This one, I'm assuming? Here, I'll do you.
No, I want that one to stay. Yeah, that one.
It's not, what are you? It's not over.
It's my turn to be salty.
Fine. I'm going to spend 2 command points because you make me, because you're Teclis. Apparently, Teclis, the way this works is he like does something in the sky that distracts us.
Yes.
But we're already looking at the sky for our bad moon, so I think we should be immune.
He's standing on a... What do you call this creature? He's standing there going, oh, look at me, everybody, look at me. He's trying to be a leader.
I actually get a bonus command point, though, because I'm inside of the quadrant with... Oh, no, I'm not. I'm too far away on the other one side, aren't I? Yeah, I can see that now that I look at it. It looked close, but it's not.
That's fair.
So in that quadrant, if I go over there, I can run end charge with all my any squig units. Just pointing that out there. Also, beginning of my hero phase, I'm going to choose them to get the spite of the bad moon. I got to roll 4 or less because that's how many models there are. Hey, I did it! D3 mortal wounds. 3 mortal wounds. And here I said it does nothing.
Well, I'm no longer shining.
Oh, that's right. Now let's Boingrat bound away. Let's start with Mangler Squig. He's going to Boingrat bound, and then the Boingrat bounders are going to Mangler Squig.
What?
I don't know. It's just meant to be confusing. It's just all. Okay, picture you are you, but like you're them down there, and you're watching all of these squigs all of a sudden bounce.
Wait. I am me,
But them.
but I'm them.
Yes. On the
And
ground.
all my
And it's
squigs are belong to us?
Yeah, I don't know, man. 3d6 inch move. So he's going to move 10 plus the 3, so 13.
Picture you or you but them. What is wrong with you?
We're coming for you, Teclis. Barn.
Lame.
Come out. Barn. That's my 13 inches. I swear. Other Mangler Squig, he will go 16 inches. I love this army. It's so dumb. Boing, boing. Right there. Hello.
There.
Boingrat Bounders, they will go, I can re-roll because they're part of the battalion. One of them was too, but I forgot which one. They both rolled fine, so 7 inches. I'm gonna roll a run, so 10, so 15 inches, because as long as I stay in this quarter, they can still charge. Okay, we're gonna go right to here. Sick of all your negative energy. These Boingrat Bounders, 8, so 11. I will also run them, so 17 inches. And they'll come to here. And then my leader is going to go 9. I actually can't reroll that, so it's 12. I'll throw a run as well, 13. He's just gonna come right to here. No shooting in this army. Charge. Made it. So here I'm just gonna be careful to stay more than 12 inches away from
Yeah, that's a good idea.
him so I don't get the -1, and the other one charges and makes it as well.
Do you need more wounds to me in the gut?
No. The Boingrat Bounders do mortal wounds on the charge. They just get +1 to hit on their balls and chains when they charge. Over here, we'll charge those 2. 5 inches. I'm assuming your archers suck in close combat?
Well, they're not as bad as you think they are. They're gonna have.
Are they as bad as your cavalry?
They're gonna have 1 attack each, 3s and 4s.
No rend?
No rend.
Still a problem. Well, and how many wounds does this thing have? 5? 6?
But they are empowered, so their weapons are gonna be.
Even in close combat.
Yeah.
I see. They do the 5s and 6s, they're mortal wounds. So I'll probably be killing myself to really engage them. So what I'll do is I'll come in this way. I know it'll probably still engage them. Maybe not. And then I'm going to throw the mortal wounds on...
Well, they can only pile in 1 inch because they're.
Oh, they're in their thing, their formation. So I'm going to throw the mortal wounds on the spellcaster. So 1 mortal wound, which you ignore on a 5.
Ooh.
That was from me jumping on you.
Huzzah!
Bam! You're fine. These Boingrat Bounders will charge. We're going to come in right here. And then 4 potential mortal wounds on 4s. 1 mortal wound! Which not ignored, so one of them dies. And this guy will charge. We're hoping he pulled him far enough away. Maybe he did. Yeah, it's failed charge. And because it costs me 2 command points, I can't re-roll it because I've only got
Actually, I
one.
wanted you to get there so that she can make him have to fight him.
Oh, that's true. It would have worked anyways. Oh, well. Now I guess I don't get to fight him because I didn't get there. Not because you didn't make me fight him. What if she's dead, though? Is he still held to that? Whatever. Doesn't matter. I didn't make it. Beginning of the combat phase.
Okay, Teclis needs a second quartz.
For what? +1 save?
+1 save. And then we're going to send off that negative energy to... Who's left to take it?
Manglers both have it. Boingrats.
They got it.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, this
no,
one.
the bigger squad of Boingrats.
So them.
So now everything's -1 just from that, except for my leader.
Okay, and then I'm going to spin a command point to eat a second one from my Great Nation. So she'll do it. Give herself +1 save.
But
And she can't send it
pass
off,
yeah.
so she's going to absorb the -1 bravery.
So she's going to be all negative. Nah.
Meh.
Well, unlike you, I can only choose one thing to fight. So I will choose Mangler Squig number 1. That's at 10 health. What's wrong?
Wait a second.
What?
Wait, before I make a decision,
What?
I wonder if it's smarter. Giving him +1 attack might be a better idea than getting +1 save. So we're not going to eat the quartz. He's going to use his command ability for D3 elf units.
How close do they have to be?
Wholly within 24. So just 2. So it's going to be,
Himself?
and her.
For +1 attack.
So these 2 get +1 attack.
Oh, so not himself then.
No, he can't do it. He's not elf.
Oh,
He's
he
blue.
can't give it to
So
himself.
it's these 2. Though, just so everybody knows, he gets +1 attack because he didn't charge this turn.
Interesting.
The way they work.
Maybe he'll actually kill us. Kill a
Stop.
Squig.
He's whiffed so many times for me, it's ridiculous.
I hate 5 damage attacks. Just give me 5 attacks. And
No,
1 damage.
I'm not even kidding. If you watch the game against Giants, it's the same thing. He does nothing.
Right.
It's like he's amazing stats. He's got amazing stats.
Well, those are the ones you can't rely on, man. You need the ones that have lots of little stats. So I'm going to choose Mangler Squig, but I'm going to choose the one that's more damaged. I don't know. This seems like a good idea. We'll start with my huge fang-filled gobs. I have no minuses to hit, so we're looking for 3s to hit. I have no way to re-roll hits, do I? No. All attack. No. No, we're good. All right, so let's just dice it up. Let's see what the dice decide. 3s to hit. The dice are so far okay. 3s to wound. All right. -1, so you're back up to your 4 up. It's D6 damage. Ah. All right, well, he's down to 14 wounds now. Then we got the balls and chains hitting on 2s because I charged. So naturally I roll 3s and 1s. Just the way dice like to play the game. 3s to wound. Haha, yay. So 2 of them at -2, so you're back to a 5 up. 1 gets through for D3 damage. 3 damage, not bad. 5s to ignore. Ooh, okay, all 3 get through, bringing you down to 11. But watch out, the most powerful thing being my Grotz Bastion Sticks, hitting you on 4s and wounding you on 4s. So told you, no rend, 1 damage, 3 up. See, 5 up. That's embarrassing, Steve.
That's embarrassing.
That's embarrassing. Those were Grotz.
Now,
You're down to 10. Your turn to choose 2 things.
okay, well, it's going to be my wizard over here, but because you get better if you.
I get worse when I get middle bracketed, and better when you get me back
But
down.
better
to low.
than you are right now, or back
No,
up?
Back up.
Okay, then
Think of
we'll
it.
go.
Think of it like this.
Gotcha.
It goes back to where
The
it was.
Teclis and this wizard.
Okay.
I got the wizard. No, I got to check something else with the wizard because she's got this weird combat relic from my Great Nation.
Now, if anybody else is ever fighting Mangler Squigs, if the Mangler Squig is at half damage or at half wounds, leave it alone, because that's where it's worse. Well, it's not that much worse, but you know what it is. Massive Fangs hit on 5s instead of 3s. Like that's a big deal.
Okay, she's just carrying the perfect blade. So forget her stats. Unmodified 3 up always hits. Unmodified 3 up always wounds.
Okay.
And if you roll less than 3 in a save, it always fails. So she has, is it going to be 2 attacks because I give her the extra attack on 3s, and wounds on 2s.
I
No rend.
thought you said it was always 3s.
Oh, it can always,
worse?
yeah, always wounds at least 3. That's the relic, but the weapon itself is 2s.
Got it. No rend, so 4 up save, and nothing happens.
Let's do
Teclis.
Teclis. Okay, you've suffered 6. So with Teclis now, his sword of Teclis.
Hold
we'll
on
have
before
to-
you roll. Okay, I thought you were about to roll the dice before declaring your target.
Well, you
Sorry.
which one? The one that hasn't fought yet.
Okay, yes.
Yeah. We're hitting all 4s, and we're wounding on 2s. And it's gonna be -3.
I don't get a save then.
D3, 3 damage.
3 damage, so he's down to 8. And what else you got? Your hooves?
And then Moonbright's Talons, only 5 attacks now, hitting on 3s, and wounding on 3s. If I can use my hand. Oh,
Rend
minus
damage?
2. 2, minus
up.
2.
So 2 damage?
Yep.
So down to 4. Is that it?
That's it.
Okay. Well, I might as well do these squigs next. I will pile in this way. Oh, sorry, away from your spearman.
He probably doesn't. Oh no, he does.
Just so
Wait, is that the holy?
I don't want your spearman to attack, so we're gonna go there. So we got the squigs first, hitting on 5s because you're so bright. You're so bright.
I'm bright.
3s to wound. 1 wound, -1.
Ignores that. He's good.
Yeah, I ignore that too. You see that? Watch. I'm just gonna roll this. Look at that. See? I missed. But I ignore that, as you know. I got special rules too.
Let's do this spearman. You go for the same guys.
The 2 squigs? There's a unit of 2.
Wait, there's a unit of 2?
Yeah, the unit of 2 is on the leader.
And nobody's taking damage, right?
You can. Yeah, no, everybody's at full.
Well, we'll go for this one then, because we might as well try to hurt more. Mortal wound.
And?
A wound. No rend.
Oh, you killed one.
We killed one.
All right, I get it. Yeah, sure. Whatever. Should have kept my leader alive. I realize now that both squads have long lost their leader. And your Moo Man, because you can do 2 things, and we knew that, of course, it would have to be him.
Because he didn't charge extra attack, so maybe his hammers will do stuff.
Nah, don't get too ahead of yourself there, Steve.
It's going to be... They're hitting on 3s. There we go. There we go. Oh, that's 2 mortal wounds in addition. And 3s. Okay.
What's the rend?
This is -1. 20 damage.
So you're also like a high damage but tiny crap rend.
Yeah.
But it kills them all, because that's fine.
Hey man, -1's not nothing.
It feels like it is now in Age of Sigmar.
Maybe, I don't know.
Well, you're all done. So let's do the Hurt Mangler Squig. He's lost 8 wounds, so he's almost back to full again. I love that.
Well, actually...
Well, what's wrong? What's wrong?
I'm not technically done, but...
You're not done? What else you got?
My archers.
Oh, they can only pile on 1 inch. Though.
Correct.
So I don't care. Whatever.
Exactly.
If you want to go ahead and move them,
I'm just going to move them, yeah.
Go for it. Bring it.
Boop.
Gets you more on the objective too.
Maybe. Hopefully, that's the plan, right?
All right, so let's just attack Teclis. So only 6 ball and chain attacks now. Hitting on 2s because I charged. Still stupid ones. 3s to wound. All right, not bad. -2.
For 3?
Yep.
5 up.
They're D3 damage each. This could significantly hurt. Nope, it's 4 damage.
5 up.
That's 2 damage. You're down to 8. I'm not done yet. I'm not done.
Not done yet.
Huge fang-filled gobs. Now hitting on 4s because I'm hurt. Ha! Oh. 3s to wound. No, come on. -1 only, so 4 up. Oh, D6 damage. D6.
Okay.
Oh, come on.
You're on 6.
Come on, give me something. You know, actually, I think I'm doing all right. But still. But here's the most embarrassing part. As I roll some dice from the little grots. And you're going to get hurt somehow.
Buddy, can you kill me? No.
I can't kill you. It doesn't matter. 4s to hit. It's just more humiliating. Nothing. See, I'm fine. See, it's nothing on me. If they fail, it's like, yeah, of course, they're just little grots.
Okay.
Over here, we got my Bungrat Bounders. We're going to try to kill that Spearman. We'll pile in.
I'll make you roll it.
I could. I'm still going to put 2 onto that one, though.
Okay.
So the 2 onto your character thingy. Hitting on 4s. Wounding on 3s, because they all charged. And this is the squigs and the 2 guys. So that's 4 wounds.
So then you
-1.
Oh, 6 up save then.
How many wounds does it have?
5.
Oh, you're fine now. So
I can take 1.
That's right, fart noises.
For
All these attacks into your little spearman. Hitting on 4s. Oh yeah, I could whiff if you like.
Oh yeah, okay.
I'll show you a whiff.
Okay, yeah.
You think your Moo Man's the only man that can whiff? 3s to wound. See?
Oh no, Matthew!
There's 4 of them. It's -1 though.
5 up.
Watch this, triple 5 up.
Oh, you got him.
Get out of there. I think it's still your objective though.
I don't know, it's close.
I might run, so hold on.
Oh, it's fair.
So the 1 Boingrot Bounder lost a guy. He's at -2 bravery right now, 1 from the spell and 1 from the permanent negative energy that you give off in your guys. So I'm bravery 3. Ah, he's gone. See ya, guy. That's all my battle shock. I'm pretty sure I don't have that objective. I'm very sure. So I'm holding.
That was last turn. Oh, you might have this one.
No, you got too many guys.
You have 5?
I got 5.
Oh yeah,
you got more than 5. Like Teclis is there, remember? I know he only counts as 1. But I'm still holding 2 objectives, so you know.
Not bad, not bad, not
That's
bad.
that's okay. It's okay. It's not bad. It's not bad. What's
I
the
get
score?
4.
It's only battle round 3, man. You got 2 more rounds.
9
All you got to
to
do is kill me, and then you just go over and casually sit on the objectives and win the game.
That's what I'm going to try to do.
Realm-lords, turn 3. Command points back to 1.
Okay. Okay, wait. Oh, this is important. Are you on this objective?
No.
No. Okay. So, we're going to do... How many command points you got?
Does it matter?
Okay, we're going to do my spell where things take a bunch of mortal wounds first.
Okay.
So,
The reason I was so tongue-in-cheek is because you're making them cost 2, so my 1 command point is basically 0.
But
oh, because
I was trying to decide if I need to do it or not.
I see. I have 1 command point.
Okay, so first of all, we're going to do the, what's it called actually? Let me get the name for everybody. We're going to do the Storm of Searing White Light.
So everything within whatever takes...
18.
18?
But it's got to be hotter than 18.
That's everybody
Yeah.
of mine.
So we'll do the big way. That takes D3 mortal wounds. With 3.
Oh, he's back to full.
And that guy
yes, D3.
takes D3. What do you get?
2.
2.
8 is like the worst bracket.
Little boys over here.
Boing Rat Bounders?
Take D3 for 1.
Oh, I gotta get a die. All right, one of them takes a wound.
This chump.
Nothing. 3 more spells that he can automatically cast at 10 plus.
This guy's going to get double move.
You're gonna give that to him from Teclis?
Yeah, so I can go off.
Yes, you can retreat and run and grab the objective.
We're going to make you -2 bravery. No.
There's not much point in that anymore.
No. What we're going to do... I don't want to die. So we're going to go ahead and see if we can make this guy do basically bravery tests before you do anything.
Even fighting?
Yes.
Even if he's already in fighting?
Yeah. And we failed to get that. Oh, you should have did the thing again! Okay, I would have done it. I said last time you always do it. I'm going to do it. You mind do that?
You eat the Aether Quartz, you could reroll.
So I'm going to reroll it. And he'll send off the -1 to this
My
guy.
leader, because he's the only one left.
You got it.
Yay! Now you're doing the bravery for everybody, the -2
And now
bravery?
-2 bravery. So that was 2
3.
spells. That's 3 spells because of the movement.
Because you're doing the 5-up ignoring wounds thing, right? That's one of your spells.
1 movement. Did I do all 4 then?
No, you did. Okay, so 5-up ignoring wounds.
Yep.
Damage to everybody.
Yep.
-2 bravery.
And then
normally you throw up the command point one as well. Oh, then
I'm a double move.
That's right. You put
That's
the double
all 4
move on here. Okay.
But we're not done.
Of course
because
not.
we're going to make archers. Do I want to eat their quartz? Because I want to get the mortal wounds.
You can't. You can only do it once per phase.
I have a command point. I can do it again.
Oh, okay.
And I think it may. Well, yes. Yes, I want to get them the +1. So
But would you rather eat the Aether Quartz to give him +1 to hit?
No, I'd rather get the 5-6 mortal wounds.
Okay.
Because it's unmodified.
Sure.
So they failed.
Oh, good thing.
But we ate it. And they're -1 bravery because you already sent one off.
So reroll it then.
No, I can't.
You ate it.
No, I ate the quartz to do. Wait.
Yeah, to reroll your spells.
Right. I was sorry, guys. So many things. I was just trying to cast a spell. I wasn't eating the quartz.
You're not eating the quartz.
No. Yeah.
I thought you were going to use a command point to eat the quartz so you could reroll casting.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry, guys. Hold on. Here's what actually just happened.
I'm confused.
Hold on. So sorry. I was all over the place. Sorry. I ate a quartz. Sorry. I used my command point to be able to
eat another quartz.
And then for that, I was going to do the reroll. So then I would. Yes. Thank you.
So reroll.
Yes. Didn't matter. Still failed.
No, it's +1.
It's a 7, isn't it?
No, you already said it's a 6.
I don't know, man. This army is confusing me. It's 6. I got it.
Yeah.
Woo! I can't do this. They'll try the same thing. They got it, but I don't know. They're not doing anything with
Whatever.
it. Oh no! Oh, too late. I wanted that command point to make this run a 6. She's running.
Just roll it. You're fine.
Okay, maybe.
What is her move a 6 normally?
Yeah.
Well, then there's 4, there's 6, there's another 6. You got it.
Okay.
What are you worried about?
I don't know. I don't know.
And like the 12 inch is probably fine.
I don't know.
You don't want to lose to Squig?
I don't want to lose to you. I'm getting so competitive.
Hey, you want to know how to always win your games, everybody? Come in with the attitude of, you know what? I think this is a bad list.
No, it's the worst.
And then Steven's like, it's all on him to win. And so you get to watch yourself win as you lose.
Should I leave the thingy where yeah, I'm going to leave the thingy.
Leave the thingy? Oh, yeah. So you can charge me? Hey, get away. Get away. 3 inches, man. You play 40K now?
I don't know why I'm doing this. I'm supposed to kill everybody who's shooting right now.
You are. You'll be fine.
Okay.
Shooting.
Oh, we'll do his shooting first into them. It's going to be 2s and 2s. His shooting into them. Maybe 3s and 3s. Or 3s and 2s?
I don't know. Yay.
At least that. That's going to be -2 at least.
Well, I passed.
Did you really?
Yeah, I rolled 6. Unless it's -3.
I don't think there's -1.
It's a cannon, so who knows?
You never know.
It's -2. I passed.
Okay.
Now you're archers.
So it's going to be 9 shots. And let's just put it on them.
Yeah, you need to kill them. Hitting on?
3s.
5s and 6s are mortal wounds.
So you take 4
4
mortal wounds.
That's 2 of them dead already.
And 4s. 2 saves.
No rent. So 1 more wound. So 2.5 die. Was there a little die on that one that you just pulled away?
I think that was that yours?
Yeah.
Oh.
So actually 3 die then. I'm like, you just pulled a die away. I think that was mine. Oh no, there's the leader. He is in there.
Valinor is gonna charge. That's not good enough, but we'll have to take it. Oh, that's not even good enough.
No, you don't get there.
Oh well.
Teclis might be able to kill him anyways.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
They're gonna charge. Nah.
That one grab bounder is going to run. Unless I spend my 1 command point to inspire and presence him. Which I probably will.
Oh, you know what? Let's get these spearmen in. Send these spearmen to charge. Woo!
They make it.
Where's the back guy gonna go? Back, yeah, okay.
You're in. That's right, he only had 1 wound left. This guy can't fight unless he passes a bravery test, which I have to roll 7 or less on 2 dice. And the other one has 1 wound.
Wait a second.
And you get to fight with both things at the same time.
There.
You're good, you're
What do
in.
you got to this far? But he'll leave there.
Okay, beginning of the combat phase.
These two are gonna fight.
Obviously, are you gonna like
We're gonna-
anything
we're gonna
else?
come
Any ether quartz
around.
you're gonna eat?
I don't. Well, they have one, I guess.
Yeah. Want a +1 to hit?
They might as well take +1 to hit and take -1 bravery.
Sure. And just kill that squig?
Sure.
Well, you can't reach the other one, so you might as well put it all to the one.
Oh, we're hitting on 3s, and we did that many mortal wounds to you, and you
He's
just
dead.
exploded me.
Does he explode? Well, he does. Does he hurt them on a 4+? Nope. Does he hurt my other squig? Naturally. D3 mortal wounds. 2, so down to 6. Does he hurt Teclis? Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah. You take 2, but you ignore on 5s. You take 2. He's on a 4. And your
very
Moonman,
wounded.
hold on.
Ooh.
No, Moonman is out of range. So you got him. He exploded. Now,
he's fine.
very bracketed Teclis will try to kill the last Mangler Squig.
He sort of Teclis hits on 4s, and it wounds on a 2. -3.
I don't get a save.
D3.
Ah,
How many got left?
3. I'm,
Okay.
I'm pretty much back to my full bracket.
Moonbright hits on 3s.
Leave me with 1 wound.
Woo! And 3s. -2.
6 up. Damage.
Damage.
I'm at 1 wound. I'm back to full. Yeah. I'm coming for you, Teclis.
No.
Ah!
I knew
And he's already outside of 3 inches of them, so if you don't double turn me, I'm going to charge them.
you
And
might as well hit chump.
yeah, he got closer, didn't he? Huge Fangfield Gulp.
Is everything going after him?
Yeah.
This would be embarrassing when you whiff, though, right?
Well, I don't know. If I lose, it's a squig, so whatever. But if he dies,
squigs are
he
pretty
was
good.
eaten by a Mangler Squig.
These are pretty good.
So we're going to work it into the MiniWarGaming's Age of Sigmar cinematic universe.
Here we go. Matthew's rewritten the lore.
That Teclis got eaten by a Mangler Squig and can no longer be brought in by battle reports. You can
I knew you'd find a way.
if you like, you can just snap him off and just play with them out.
Okay.
That's a very big base for just about. Heck, that's a big base for the whole thing. All right, so 4 attacks.
He's pretty big.
I know, that base doesn't make any sense. I love the base, it's cool, but
It's a nice model. I love the model.
it's too big. The base is too big. All right, so I'm -1 to hit because he's so shiny. Da 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 da. Hitting on 4s. I'm back to full. I love it. Ah, ah, ah.
Oh, you not make myself ethereal, right? No,
You did not. 3s to wound.
Oh, wait a minute. You have to do a leadership test.
I failed them all anyways.
Okay, you-
leadership 7?
You
Oh,
can't fight me.
oh, lame. Lame. I'm inspired to presence him. Does the bad moon move? No, of course not. Do you double turn me?
Oh, yeah. You win, guys.
You double turn me. I'm taking away. You win.
No, we're playing this out.
No.
No, we're playing this out.
All right, mortal wound me then.
I'm gonna do
You
this.
know what? I take it back. I didn't inspire and presence him. He ran.
All
Oh, fine. No take backsies.
right, we're gonna do the searing waylated.
All right.
I don't know what I roll. I got it.
What'd you roll?
I don't roll. It's 10.
Oh, okay. So roll it for the first guy.
This guy over here.
Over him.
Yeah.
You got D6 mortal wounds. Embarrassing.
This guy. He takes D6.
Yay! Now can you kill a Mangler Squid?
I choose not to.
You can't die from him
Oh, then I will.
because you
D3. Takes one.
you got him because you've got 4 wounds left. He can only do D3. So the Teclis is all that matters. Yep. Teclis, you take 3 mortal wounds. You ignore any?
I do. I take one.
Oh no. You cast the spell to do damage before you cast the protection
Nah, I
spell.
did that one first.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
You did not. I have a camera on this whole time. You never said it. You're down to 1 wound.
No.
Punk.
Don't touch it.
You're down to 1
Oh,
wound.
by the way, then my last turn, I got 10 points to your 9, so I'm in the lead as we go through this turn.
Oh, whatever.
I got him down to. I'm good.
So you're down to 1 wound.
Nope.
Hold on, I gotta see if I
don't-
explode on them too. So D3. Yep, 3 of them.
You don't want 5 pluses?
Nope, because you didn't roll that spell yet.
I'll take those 3 deaths.
Yeah, you failed all 3 of them anyways.
I'll kill that guy.
Uh,
And then I'm going to do Arcane Bolt.
well, he's dead already.
On this
And
guy.
you automatically do D3 mortal wounds because it's 10.
And I'm going to do their...
Ether quartz, of course, right?
I don't have either quartz.
You're fine.
6 is enough.
You bet.
I'm just going to shoot him.
Shoot him. Just throw like 3 dice. Just throw 3 dice, Steve.
I have my 9 dice.
Woo, you got him.
Got him. He's dead.
All right, you tabled me.
And I'm
You're
gonna
such a
get...
big man.
Oh, wait. Which one did you want to take away?
All of them.
Oh, that's fair. I win by 1 then. I'm a big man. Oh, I'm the mountain.
Oh, mountain. Oh.
Teclis almost died.
Okay, so what do you think of Teclis? 660 points.
I think with the right army, he's going to be incredibly powerful. I think because you were limited to bring...
You're right.
Hold on a second. We're going to do a post-game show. Let's do a post-game show.
Thanks for checking out that game, everyone. Hopefully enjoyed it. Do not forget that Josh and Luca in the MiniWarGaming Vault play another game of Age of Sigmar at 2,000 points. It's going to be Soulblight against the Sons of Behemat. So if you're a Vault member and you want to check that out, well, you know where to go. But if you're not a Vault member and you want to check it out, as well as many other Age of Sigmar related videos, click on the link down below and get yourself a 7-day free trial. Otherwise, we'll see you guys next time for more Age of Sigmar, and happy wargaming.
Now we're back. That's right. And make sure you go watch that battle report, just like we told you. And yeah, okay, so Teclis, I think he's going to be very good.
Yeah.
It's going to take some figuring out. You figured out, I think you found out, obviously, some of the good stuff for him.
Yeah, the way the list I'm going to be, I don't have the list on my phone anymore, but the one that I have coming in is going to have 2 units of 20 spearmen and 2 units of 20 the archers. And the plan is like you give them...
And then you can still bring the horsemen, right, as other units? They
Yeah.
just don't count as battle.
Don't count as battle lines.
So then you can, I would bring min squads of 5.
I believe there's 2 squads of 5 in there for running because they're fast.
Yes. The
And they're not
14-inch.
terrible on the charge. Their Deathly Pharaohs, whatever it's called, is pretty good. You get a bunch of extra attacks, except for not against mounted. They're good for attacking infantry.
Right.
Your army was mounted.
My entire army was pretty much mounted. If you fought squigs, they would have got it. Like the ones on foot, not the ones with guys in the
That
back.
one spell Teclis has 18-inch armies rolling dice, taking mortal wounds is... Without that, he has
forget
low.
that. Just his aura of 5 of ignoring, all of a sudden makes your army that much more survivable, combined with all the other stuff you can already do. The command point one is frustratingly powerful, very powerful. Now, certain armies, Disciples of Zinch, couldn't care less, right? We barely
care about command points.
We hold on to our command points for the occasional inspiring presence.
So I would like to play this against Disciples of Zinch because I think they can successfully take care of the characters.
The hard thing and the good thing and the bad thing against playing against Disciples of Zinch is if I brought a Lord of Change or Fate Weaver, because when they roll to unbind or cast or dispel, they roll 2 dice and they take the smallest die and make it the highest. So if only one of them is a 6, I'm going to be stopping your 10s. So I roll 2 dice. If one of them's a 6, they both become a 6. Boom, 12.
All right, but I can choose to do 2 spells at 12 instead.
Right, but then you're only doing 2 spells.
Right.
That's almost like automatically unbinding 2
But
spells.
when you're getting any spells off against Zinch, you're already against Spa, right?
But I'm just trying to say though that they can kind of make you double,
Oh, for sure. Oh, yeah.
Do I
No,
want to
you're
do 4 at 10? Because you have a lot of good spells.
Well, I think at first, I'm going to talk like an expert here on this army already. At first, you keep it low, and then once you kill all the characters off, then you start using your multiple stuff. Right?
Maybe. I don't know. Getting some good synergies off right at the beginning is always good.
But like, what you don't want is your archers stuck in fighting the pink horrors. You got to keep the spear guys up front.
Yes, and do put all the buffs on them, make them ethereal, eat your ether quartz to get the +1 save, all that fun stuff, and make me the -1 bravery. Is that passing off the bravery?
Well, you can't
thing?
make them with essentially ethereal and give them +1 saves. Ignore modifiers, positive or negative.
Yeah, I'm saying that like 1 unit could have ethereal. 1 unit could be +1 save.
Yeah.
Another unit is,
And
and you put them all in
I
their
think
lock formation, so it's -1 hit.
The ether quartz is so good. Like generally, you only have 1 per unit.
Right.
But the gradation it took gives you 2, and the ability to use 2 with a command point. I'm like, it just seems that much better than the rest. I'll try them all because you never know what's good, but it just seems so obvious.
It's fun to go through the different themes.
Yeah.
My favorite way to play the armies, once you have enough models, is you go through each of the subfactions and you build it according to what the fluff of that subfaction says. It's always frustrating when it doesn't match the rules. Like Petrifax Elite is a good example for Bone Reapers, back when it was +1 save. Because you read the fluff and it's like, this one's all about big constructs being stronger. And it's like, so, +1 save everybody! It's like, wait.
What?
Why wasn't it +1 save to big constructs and everything else is just whatever? Because then it makes you want to bring lots of big constructs. So I like to go through them. And often they have a very obvious theme. They buff certain
I find
units.
too often There's only ever one there's really...
I don't mind that, because you can always choose not to place a sub-faction.
Yep.
If you want to try to mix and match other combos, as long as they also give you access to good general command traits. A good book, in my mind, will make it a hard choice between a sub-faction and a command trait that's just vanilla.
This army, I suspect, is very shenanigan-y.
Oh, jeez, yeah.
And that having extra Aether Course and everybody's good, but also the command trait you must take in that one is the one where you go to your opponent, right? A hero has to attack your general. And you make it so Wizard doesn't win the combat anyway, and it's kind of shut down a character for a turn.
Right. Yeah. No, that was a really good one.
I mean, and the archers aren't going to be terrible in close combat when they're powered up with their weapons. I mean...
They kind of confuse me. Yeah, blob of 20 of them will be better, but one attack each.
Well, so it'll be 19 bow shots that don't need line of sight with 30-inch range.
I know.
5/6 doing mortal wounds. You put a spell on them to reroll
How many
hits.
points is that, though?
That's a good question.
If they're not cheap, I don't know if I would say that they're worth it.
They're the cheapest thing in the book, if I recall correctly, but they're not. They're
Like, is it 100 points for 5? Is it 100 points for... Oh, it would be like 150
140 points for 10.
Okay. That's not bad.
Yeah.
That's not bad. It's not great. But
No, it's not
bad.
great, but it's not
Because that means
bad.
20 shots. To get your 19 shots, you have to pay 280 points.
Yes. But they're not... Because it works in close combat, they're not terrible in close combat. That 30-inch range of just throwing mortal wounds at things is going to be fantastic. As Teclis is throwing mortal wounds, like the idea is...
Well, especially against characters, because you're like, I don't care about your lookout sir, because I'm just looking for the 5s and 6s.
Right.
Yeah.
And then I believe this spell is re-roll hits. I have to double check that. Because I'm going to re-roll all the... Like, everything that's not a 5 or 6.
Anything that's not a 5 or 6,
Yeah.
right? Even the hits. So you just want to... Unless you're punching at things with no saves, then, you might as well roll your... But yeah. No, I think...
Yeah, it's re-roll hits, so we do that every time.
I think Teclis is interesting, because it feels like an interesting balance between trying to make him overpowered and trying to make him thematic. Because obviously Teclis in the lore is going to be able to kick butt. But you can't have what the lore says in the game, otherwise the game would be nonsense.
I don't know if Teclis is worth his 660 points.
That's where I'm wondering. That's kind of the big balancing factor. That's a good chunk of your army. You could bring a lot of guys for that, but that's why I'm saying the army you brought, no, he's not worth it.
This army didn't work well together.
No,
like,
you were playing with
fine,
just
but-
what you had.
So like everybody else can take protection of Hish, and it's casting for like 8 though, and you'd be wholly within 9 of the caster, no damage and a 5+, but you can't cast that and as well protection of Teclis.
You can't do both of them?
You can't do both.
Okay. So they are the same spell, he just has an empowered protection.
His is just longer range.
Yeah. I like him. And that's coming from me. I enjoyed, like, I hate the command, I'm not a fan of rules that are just, all they do is say, hey, opponent, thing that you can do? No, you can't do it. I don't like those. So like the one that makes you have to spend 2 command points for command abilities. Like if you brought out my Iron Jaws, I would be so sad. Because I rely so heavily on Mighty Destroyer and on my Wah.
Every turn.
Yeah, there's no reason not to. Unless your opponent's Disciples of Tzeentch or somebody else who just doesn't care.
So one thing I want to say
I
is
don't like that spell, but everything else I actually kind of enjoyed what you did. I'm like, that's kind of neat.
I'm the type of guy who will read a book, play a game, read it again, learn more, play. Like, it takes me a while to work everything out.
Yeah.
So if anybody's already figured, if you worked out something really cool for this army already, send me an email with your cool combinations. Because right now I'm not seeing specific. Like obviously this is a good tactic, but like am I missing like I'm pretty sure there are. And it'll take me forever to find them. I'm not going to find them earlier than later.
Well, like I think what you're going to find more with this army is more the flexibility, that you don't have to bring the perfect combo, that you're like, you know what, I need to throw out a double move.
Well, I mean,
so you guys, double move.
He knows all of these spells plus the 4 on his War Scroll, right?
Yeah, exactly. So Teclis, I have a funny feeling Teclis will be the backbone to this army. Because of not his hitting power. His hitting power is kind of crap. His utility, though, I think is really where it's at.
I think the main reason why I like it, other than the 18-inch range of mortal wounds and everything, is like +1 to cast for these other guys who really need to get that 6 up to cast their...
Yeah, you kept rolling 5s. A lot of times this game you rolled 5s. Now, I know that's just weird dice. In other games, you might never roll a 5. You'll always roll 6s and 4s.
This guy here would have been better spent as a 20-man blob.
Yes.
Yeah, like he's fine.
He felt like a waste. I know he whiffed one turn, but who cares? He was killing
the great thing about him is... he can walk behind the guy's -1 to hit, another -1 to hit.
I know.
That's super tanky.
That rule I'm also not a big fan of. I don't like handing out too many minuses to hit, because once again, it just kind of shuts down what the other opponent can do. I prefer both opponents just do what they can do, and whoever does theirs better.
I have a feeling that this is the shutdown army, right?
Yeah, it
like,
feels
I
like
couldn't
a-
fully
feel-
pull it off, but making you do leadership tests before you do things.
Yeah.
Picking character, you can't fight anybody but this guy. Like that's going to be the theme of this army.
I agree.
You played old high
You're
elves from
hitting,
fantasy?
I didn't see any particularly good hitting power, but it was like consistent hitting power. But there wasn't one thing. I know he's got his 5
Constantly
damage.
chipping
I'm
away,
sorry,
right?
-1 rend. I don't care if you got 5 damage.
Well,
Minus 1 rend is.
I think from Beast of Chaos player, I think he's a great monster. The problem is he's like 340 points.
Right.
I don't think I want to spend 3. He's good.
Just that 12-inch bubble of -1 though.
Is it worth 340? It almost is.
No,
but it's not.
he's got also utility and.
Sorry, he's 360 points.
Yeah,
It's just too expensive.
but he's a hero though,
yeah,
and he also hands out that command ability of +1 attack.
right to D3
So,
elf.
no,
units.
that's he's worth it.
I
Totally.
wonder if that works on the bows. I doubt it. That'd
You
be
mean like
cool.
on missile weapons?
Yeah,
I don't know. It's a
melee
cool-
weapons.
I've played against this army now twice, and I love it. I love this army.
I think it's
All the I'm
almost
not,
beautiful.
There might be a couple
It is
things that I
beautiful.
don't like the command point spell, that kind of stuff, or the -1 hitting aura.
You should never tell your opponent you can't stand that spell because that makes you want to use it more against you.
Yeah, whatever. I'm just saying. I'm not telling you not to use it anymore. That's not even going to be a thing. I'm just saying I'm not a big fan of that kind of stuff. But I love the flexibility of what your army can do.
Mm-hmm.
I love that you are not stuck with this unit being the hitting unit. You can be like, no, this turn I need them to be the hitting unit. So let's throw a +1 attack and
big question.
now let's get the 5 up to do mortal
Do you
wounds.
think my move with the cavalry was the wrong move? I think it was the wrong move.
Oh yeah, hands down.
I thought I had pushed far enough. So I was trying to be far enough that Matthew could not get on the objective,
And I did.
and he did. But then I had to stay wholly within 18 of. Crap! I was 16 instead of 18. Oh well, whatever. I didn't want to stay wholly within ignore damage, and I wanted to like hold Matthew over there.
But the
That
18
was-
inches is the
I would have been better off staying on my side,
Yeah, or going all out and coming right up to me
or that. Yes.
and
yeah.
sacrificing that unit and just
But
because
exactly what I did was the wrong one.
Yes, going halfway up is exactly what I wanted because then all of a sudden you're like, I'm like, okay, I won't spend the 2 command points to get +3 movement. Because if you had stayed in the back, I totally would have. I'd have been like, screw it. Or I'm going to spend my 2 command points to move 3 inches further, and maybe I would charge all the way over there, but at least it would cost me a
Because
lot of my
I
resources.
wanted you to get closer, so I do mortal wounds to you right away. Yeah,
Exactly.
that was a mistake.
Yeah, that was a tactical error. That combined with my double turn made this a game. I have a funny feeling that if neither of those things happened, this would have been a wash of the Realm-lords
Please
killing.
don't say positive things about the double turn, Matthew.
Well, that made a game. It made a lower class army able to catch up to a higher class army. They could also make a higher class army destroy a lower class army even worse.
Which is everything Steve wants.
Yes. Hey, you know what? If Age of Sigmar 3rd edition came out and they got rid of the double turn, I wouldn't cry. Yeah, so no, that was fun. I had fun. Squigs are always fun, even if I get my butt kicked. I kind of expect to, so I play Squigs just to do fun. I'm bouncing around a stupid mushroom guys
do like the way it
rots
looks.
riding on the back. Like, who can't have fun with that? Like, if you're bringing that list to win, well, then you're not doing it right. No,
they're fun, they're
mind
fun.
you, it used to be a really good army, but you know.
Well, you can say
Codex
that with
Creep.
any army, and then
Exactly. Well, almost
you used to,
any.
remember how you used to say like a year ago or 2 years ago this army was good. Now it's like remember 2 months ago this army was really good.
Yeah, the rapid releases are really changing that. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Happy wargaming.